This boy didn't know about, and this is an interview with 903 Boxing. We talked about boxing, and then we talked about a lot of sensitive subject matter. So if you're highly sensitive, this might not be the interview for you. But I believe in free speech, so I do not want to edit or censor any of this content. But this is my interview with 903 Boxing. Enjoy.
All right, we live. We got my boy 903 Boxing in the building.
And this damn thing.
One of my favorite YouTubers. I got to get his opinion on a lot of things going on. We just gonna have us a conversation. 903, what's up with you, man?
What's up with you, man? Glad to be here, man. To all my followers that will come over here, man, make sure you subscribe to Quiet Hype Media, man. Subscribe to the man. He know his boxing, but he also talk football and NFL, NBA, and stuff like that. He definitely know his stuff. Subscribe to the man. And he stay cooking.
Hey, bro. Charles Conwell. I seen your video.
Oh man, bad news.
I had to pop it off with that.
K-roll in the goddamn drink.
Because I think you the only person I ever heard was giving him his props. I think
don't nobody talk about him.
So what do you see in that fight? Because do you think one loss can ruin a black fighter career like Charles Conwell?
Yes, especially when you with Golden Boy. I'm telling you, they might well put up a sign at Golden Boy Gym and at their company. No black fighters allowed, bro. There is yet to be a black fighter that Oscar has he just treated fair. And I know you seen that young heavyweight, and I already feel bad for him. It was his pro debut, and he from H-Town. What's his name? Edward something. But anyway, it was his pro debut, and he signed with Golden Boy. He a young heavyweight.
I ain't gonna stand. I don't like nobody signing the Golden Boy, no black fighter either. Yeah, it just. But man, 903, you said Charles Conwell.
Oh, but yeah. My bad. I got the going out. Listen. It's definitely bad news for Mr. Bad News Conwell. He can definitely bounce back. Let's just get off the promotional company because they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And like I said, he may never get another shot fucking with Golden Boy, or Oscar may drop him. You just never seem to know. But as a fighter, he can definitely bounce back, man. When you look at Conwell, I don't know how many fights you've seen him in, bro. Like, that's why I compare the Morrell to Conwell. I know after that Benavidez fight that Morrell ain't who I thought he was. He's not that good as I thought he was. I can say that. I can't say that about Conwell, bro. I can't say he ain't good as I thought. He had a shitty performance. He looked terrible. If you look at any of his other fights, bro, he measured his shots. He got great timing. He got good footwork, great inside game, man, and he got vicious power. You saw none of that. That dude that beat him was a C-level fighter. That dude that beat him might have a part-time job, fucking around driving Ubers or something.
So you saying you still got more faith in Conwell than David Morrell? I think
David Morrell can bounce back, but I'm gonna tell you why I was so wrong about Morrell. He's a good fighter, but he's not special. See, I said he was special. I had him like number 7 on the pound for pound list. I was on dope and dog food. I was wrong. Morrell's not better than Andy Cruz. I thought Morrell would be the next Cuban fighter that was gonna be that one. Now Benavidez kind of exposed some things, and your power didn't carry the 175. At 168, Morrell one of the most vicious punchers I've ever seen at 168.
But see, we seen David.
Bro, his power was vicious.
David Benavidez had a chin. He was getting hit with some shit by Morrell too.
I agree that David Benavidez got a chin, but when you look at that other fight against the fight before Benavidez, he couldn't hurt that dude. It's like he hit hard still at 175, but it ain't compared to how he was punching at 168. And I'm telling you, bro, I got Oscar Glaciers over Morrell. but it would be a close, even fight. It's a very even fight. Morrell could win that fight. I think Osler Glacier, that motherfucker big, bro, and he a hard puncher. Yeah, but nah, bro.
Okay. Go ahead.
Nah, bro, Morrell. It was the defense for me. I think that was the kicker. And more so than that, you know what really what done it for me? Why I say, oh no, I was on doping dog fool. Yeah, I was out my mind and my body when I said Morrell was double self on the pound for pound list. It just I could never be more wrong when I saw David Benavidez bully him. Oh, but leading up to the fight, I was the main one before the fight was ever announced. Oh, David Benavidez scared of that Morrell. I've been promoting that since I started this channel, 3 years now. I've been saying that David Benavidez was scared of Morrell, but who really got bullied was Morrell. If you just want me to keep it a whole 1,000, not 999, not 998, not a whole 1,000, bro. David Benavidez bullied Morrell, and I was shocked.
See, but
Morrell took some good shots. He showed heart, but I thought he was gonna bully the bully. You didn't do it. I thought because it's gonna take a fighter like that. You're gonna either have to be a very good, superb boxer, or you're gonna have to bully the bully to beat David Benavidez.
Now let me ask you this: what's the difference between Morrell and potentially what can happen with Abdullah Mason? I don't like his defense either. I don't like how he can't move his head. I don't like how he move his feet. His defense.
I'm gonna tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference. One of Morrell's flaws that I even noticed before the Benavidez fight, he do unnecessary movement. Every move, every step I take, every move I make, every step Abdullah take is calculated. If you notice that, and he don't take no extra steps. He don't waste no energy, and he don't waste punches. That's the difference.
Definitely a sharpshooter.
And he's extremely accurate, extremely fast, and he uses his reach better than Morrell does. Morrell give up and also a better inside game, bro. When you look at the flaws, you also got to look at the advantages. Yeah, he get vulnerable sometimes on that inside. Sometimes he let that left hand down. But boy, when he land his shit, you could be in the midst of landing a mean-ass uppercut or a right hook on him. But if yours don't get there first, he going to flatline you, bro. He going to send you to the upper room.
Can I give you my theory on Abdullah? It depends on how they move. Because I feel like...
He going to flatline. Bro, no. Let me say since we on Abdullah. Bro, I really feel like Top Rank, low-key. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy against him. I'm just saying black fighters, they get a... He's not getting fighters that he just walk down and knock out. No, bro, they putting him in there with some dudes that can knock his ass out. Nakatilia can knock his ass out. Nakatilia, and yeah, he was I think Tio stopped him. Raymond Murataya stopped him, but I'm just telling you, bro, it's like they really trying to check his chin. See, I would like to see him close the distance and see him fight more boxers, dudes that can move and shit like that. I want to see him, but Nakatilia, them first 3 rounds, bro. Abdullah better be on his A game. I don't know if you remember that Shakur fight when he fought Nakatilia. Nakatilia landed a right hand somewhere in the 2nd round. Shakur stayed away from the rest of the fight. And after that fight, he said that motherfucker hit hard than a motherfucker.
But the thing, 903, I think everybody forgetting with Abdullah, because I hear everybody talking about his power, his speed, his youth. My thing is, you put him in there with the right person right now, he can get outpointed. What I'm nervous for is him getting outpointed. What if he don't knock somebody up? Tevin Farmer, I promise you put him in
that would be a great fight. Bro, I never thought of that matchup. I love that fight, but I'm just going to tell you something, bro. Tevin Farmer would really test Abdullah. I'm telling you why these dudes ain't going to be able to make it. And I love Keyshawn Davis. And I think it's a very 50-50 fight. Keyshawn is special. I think Keyshawn is special. But I'm telling you why these dudes ain't going to beat him, bro. You can't take the power, bro, until somebody show me you can take that power, because you're gonna get hit. It's the same way with Tank, but this dude got more reach. You can't get away from it. Power in both hands, and it's not exaggerated. I think Abdullah Mason is the hardest puncher in boxing. I think he hit harder than Tank. I think he's the most devastating puncher in boxing. And until a motherfucker show me they can take that kind of power, bro, I think it would take a Shakur, bro, type shit to beat Abdullah. And that's dangerous because of the deep. But I think it's Hagler Hearns, bro. And I think Abdullah is Hagler. He may get hurt. Yeah, just like Tommy Hearns hurt Hagler. That's Hagler Hearns, bro, and Abdullah is Hagler. That's the worst style right now for Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis, I see him beating Tank before I see him beating Abdullah. The reach and that power, bro. Abdullah Mason, bro, when they realize how hard he really punching, bro, I'm looking at this shit. When he knocked out LeBron, the Puerto Rican, bro, dudes ain't knocking that dude out like that. Soon as he hit LeBron, he couldn't recover. I ain't seen nobody in boxing that can punch like him. On top of that, with the ring IQ, with the reach, and he know how to use his reach. He don't waste punches. He don't overthrow his shots. He landed when he see the target. I'm not saying he ain't gonna get beat. I'm not saying he can't get beat, but bro, that is a mean recipe, bro. That's gumbo, jambalaya, all that in one pot.
I gotta see him in a couple more.
The only fighter in boxing, bro, that I got a little more confidence in, outside of Abdullah Mason, I would have to say Shushu. It's because his defense is tighter. I think his fundamentals are a little bit better than Abdullah. His defense is better. Yeah, that's the only fighter. Shushu got it all.
Because my thing with Abdullah, I do think he has the highest potential. He got the highest ceiling in boxing. I agree with that.
I mean,
you gotta put him in there with the right guys. I want to see him against a Tevin Farmer. It was
that's
even
the perfect fight. I would love that fight, Tevin Farmer. Oh man, I would love it.
Because I gotta see.
But and I wanted the Kid Austin fight, but old Schofield Senior, bro. This motherfucker, bro, that shit was worse. Those was worse in negotiations than Ezel when he slipped in the corner store. And that motherfucker said $1 and some envelopes, $2 and a jawbreaker. That motherfucker said, like, bro. And I know you scared for your son. Kid Austin probably want to fight. Bro, you are terrified of Abdullah. I'm telling you, bro.
Kid Austin got to fight somebody. You can't not fight nobody. He's trying to fight
Abdullah Mason, if not already, he will become, if he ain't already, the most feared fighter in boxing, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And I am such a fan of Keyshawn, bro, but I still want that fight. That's the one fight that could end Keyshawn. I think out of all the fighters, I can see Keyshawn beating Tank, bro, but I don't know. But Abdullah could end you, bro. That's the danger of getting hit by him, bro. He got that career-ending type power to me, bro. He I'm telling you, bro, that power, it ain't no joke. Go back and look. Just look throughout. Look how they respond when they get hit by him. There's no other fighter in boxing that's punching like that. And it's long range, bro. Ooh.
So who he fighting next? Because I know he got I think he on. Ain't he on?
Not to tell you the African that can punch.
So Nakati is who he's fighting next.
And I gotta be honest, bro. That's a big step up, bro. This dude done fought T.O. This dude done fought Murtai. Like, that is a big step up.
It's better than the fight where the dude pulled out, this recent fight. I forgot his name, but he was.
It's right there with it. Giovanni Cabrera. It's right there, neck and neck. Okay. Both of them dudes are contenders. Cabrera and Nakati.
I was just scared. 903. I'm just like, hey, Abdullah. I just feel like right now he could be outpointed, and they gotta put him in there with better guys. If they doing that,
now let me ask some questions. What fighters you see outpointing Abdullah Mason right now?
Like I said, I think Tevin Farmer for like the first 5 or 6 rounds could be outpoint Abdullah before he get knocked out. I think Keyshawn could do enough in turn. I think Keyshawn just a better boxer. I think Abdullah got the reach advantage. He got the power advantage slightly. But I think Keyshawn Davis is a better boxer. He could outpoint Abdullah. Because I think I ain't seen Abdullah be like, okay, he's winning rounds off just slickness and boxing IQ. He just damn near Terminator walking people down. Abdullah
But
kind of he's
let
fighting
me
like
chime in one time. I'm gonna let you finish, but I gotta ask you this too, bro. How many rounds have you seen Abdullah lose outside of being knocked down? How many rounds do he lose?
how many rounds should he have lost? It ain't been really nobody they put him in there with that. I'm like, okay, this person go give him a run for
But
his money.
but 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 but,
I
but what
need
I'm
them
trying to
fighters
say,
first.
like the point I'm making is, I get it. I'm not saying it's the highest level of competition, but he's still consistent enough with his offense, bro, where it's hard to even outpoint him. You know, with Tank don't throw many punches, but Abdullah, he throw enough to where, bro, you got to do a lot to win the rounds.
Who? Okay, so
And it
okay,
hurt. All them shots hurt. His
he was
jab. Have you seen how hard that
nah.
jab is, bro?
He get back to that jab, bro. That jab.
That's to the slingshot, bro.
Because it sounded like I'm hating on Abdullah, and I
No,
don't
no, 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 no,
hate
no,
on
no. I don't think that at all. I think you're very critical. And a lot of people, especially since them knockdowns, bro, they just like, I don't know, man. But Abdullah just one of the ones to me, bro.
I
He
think
one of them fighters you get
reliable on his
excited
offense.
if he get knocked down. And I doubt it's gonna be hard for another fighter to do that, especially after he done went through this early in his career. But he one of them. He showed, bro. He one of them. You don't get worried if he get knocked down. You get excited. Look how he got back up and dropped, old boy.
It was
That motherfucker landed on his ankle. That motherfucker just posed for the frame. Like it's different. And this just takes the cake. This would just puts all the icing on top. Even though as humble as he is outside the ring, he's a real killer. He don't just possess the power. He's a killer. Abdullah is mean. That's what they take. And he's young. He's 20 years old. He's mean though.
See, that's another thing.
He might be 19 or 20.
So his next couple, I want to see him against probably a Tevin Farmer, a Frank Martin, a Bahrain Check.
Frank Martin 140 now, and Frank Martin would never. Yeah, he at 140 now. And you see how these fighters do when they get them Tank and Canelo fights, bro. They just that's what they do, bro. Yeah, Frank don't give a fuck about being great no more. That shit was over. He don't give a fuck about no titles. He got that Tank bag. He would never risk his chin against Abdullah.
You heard about that dude Noakes from the UK, that white boy? He been talking a lot. He ain't talking no noise about Abdullah.
I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Not only is it hard for a white boy to impress me, it's especially hard for a white boy from the UK to impress me, bro. I just, they had Joe Kazaki. Yeah, they had a few, but no, bro. And he fought Roy and Benoit when they were 50 years old. That's considered the greatest fighter in UK history. Joe Kazaki. Yeah, he fought Benoit Hopkins and Roy Jones and all that stuff.
Joe Kazaki was all right.
He was all right, bro, for a UK great. Yeah, that shit don't translate. Bro, imagine Roy Jones just at 30, not 21. Imagine him fighting Roy Jones when Roy Jones was 30.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
I don't think Joe Kazaki beats a prime Tarver. So he was good though.
No, yeah.
That boy real good. And Carl Frosch, that's another great white boy they had, but Ward beat the brakes off him. So
Ward probably the most.
That's one of them ones, bro. Ward in my top 5 most underrated fighters of all time.
Speaking of UK boxers, I did want to ask you because everybody switched up on my boy. You know who I'm talking about, Ben Whittaker.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Yeah, I looked at little parts of the rematch. I wasn't too excited about it because for one, you should have never even have to rematch this boy. Yeah, the boy threw you out the ring and you went right into you played that role. You looked like you couldn't continue or none of that. But I think it was out of embarrassment because the boy had been getting off from the whole fight. So that was a good exit plan. I thought that was an exit strategy. Playing hurt when you fell out the ring. But yeah, he got the win. I seen the boy cry at the press conference. He looked as if he just won undisputed. When I seen him crying at that press conference, he looked like he had just won undisputed at 168.
Because I was watching the Sean Zeidel, and he was having an interview with, I think, Radio Raheem, and they was talking about Ben Whitaker and how he was one of the most hyped boxers over there. Then that Liam Cameron situation, then everybody just literally started shitting on bro. I think I was probably the only person that was like, shit, I still want to see him fight because he
Yeah.
like
He put on a show.
with reflexes and stuff like that. He's only 10 fights
in. He got a lot of natural talents, and he got power. He'll clip your ass. But the more he step up in competition, bro, if he keep on trying that shit, it's gonna get him clipped. That shit gonna get him knocked smooth out, cause he ain't gonna be able to try that shit against an athletic fighter.
But you wanna know why I'm still a fan though? Because I don't think he gonna ever
you like Ben?
Champion. Yeah. Exciting young nigga from the UK, got a little swag.
Yeah, he got a little sauce. I just don't know how that sauce will mix over here with this kind of sauce. I just know when he fight a black fighter from over here. I'm telling you, bro, it gonna look like he got hit in the head with a slingshot, bro. His head gonna be just snapped back, bro. They gonna check that chin, bro, and they leave his hands down. Wait, he doing it against the white boys for the UK. Yeah, I'm telling you.
But see, you know how okay, I'm compared to some basketball shit. Like when Kobe was getting his championships off early, and it was him and Shaq. One of my favorite players on the Lakers was Devin George. Don't nobody really give a damn about Devin George, but he showed up. He was a role player. He did his job. Sometimes I look at these boxers like that.
You mean Eddie George?
Devin George. He was a basketball player on the early 2000s Lakers. He was just a role player. Ain't
that the same time Eddie George was there?
Now Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones. I said Eddie George. Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones was there.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite shooters. I used to fuck with Eddie Jones.
Yeah.
I said Eddie George out of bed.
I just say that to say this, just like a Sagawa. Like sometimes some dudes just role players. They just in boxing. Like let's just say David Morrell start going and going and going. If he fight Ben Whitaker, you not gonna watch it?
Dave Morrell versus Ben, you goddamn right. I'm gonna watch that.
But you see what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas just be the guy that's gonna get beat by the guy.
I just gotta be honest, bro. UK fighters, that's why I think they need their own boxing league. When they get a good fighter, they don't really bring them over here, bro.
Yeah.
Look who Joshua came over here to fight. He didn't come over here to fight Wilder. He didn't come over here. He came over here to fight Andy Ruiz. So I mean, they don't really come over here and fight the top black fighters. The UK fighters don't do that.
I think
outside of Carl Froch, who fought Andre Ward. Carl Froch, I give him credit. That's one of the only ones who done. Even I remember when Adonis Stevenson, but he wouldn't even fight Ward. I wanted that fight. Man, I wanted that fight. I think he out of Canada though. But yeah, I wanted that fight, man.
When it comes to the UK boxers, bro, it's kind of like
yeah, I don't think the talent is up there, bro.
They don't be that good. They be having good marketing, but them dudes like, you remember they was trying to hype up Josh Kelly? What happened to that nigga? You know what I'm talking
about? What that? Let me tell you, there's some truck drivers that'll beat the shit out of him. I'm telling you, that motherfucker there is dog. He a D level fighter. I can't even give him a C, bro. They fighters be trash, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And they chins and they eyes get fucked up quick, and we call it the UK eye and the UK chin, bro. They chins never measure up. Bro, the toughest thing coming out of hold on, I gotta give you this though. I don't want to take no credit from the UK. I respect Daniel Dubois and how he stepped back as a fighter and bounced back. And I thought he won the first Usyk fight. And we got Moses Atama, the young and coming heavyweight. That motherfucker remind me, he like the UK Mike Tyson. Moses Atama is a bad boy. So UK, y'all got a little sauce. Y'all got a little bit. Yeah.
I like Bill Whitaker. I like Dubois. I gotta check out Moses Atama that you just talked about.
Oh man, Moses Atama. Itauma. Itauma. Atama.
I'm definitely gonna look him up. But yeah, man, hey, Ben Whitaker, I'm interested in his career. I don't think he'll ever be just great, but I just like him. You know, sometimes you just like somebody that's not gonna be that
He gonna
great.
be one of them. He a fun fighter. I
He a
can
fun
understand why you
fighter.
like him. He a
He a
fun fighter.
fun
And
fighter.
I felt a little bad for him when he got through out that ring in the first fight. I felt a little bad for him. But
Everybody switched up on him.
oh boy, you can't do that, bro. Look how they do Josh. That's another thing I don't like about the UK. See, you got me back on the UK. I don't like it that they get called the best fans, but they turn on you just as fast as the fans over here do. They did it with Joshua. Joshua, I'm telling you, bro, Joshua is arguably the biggest star that ever come out of the UK outside of Lennox Lewis. They turned on him when he lost. They turned on him. Yeah. Joshua was the man. Joshua was putting 90,000 in Wembley Stadium.
He definitely was a big star, but I thought he was soft mentally.
Yeah, he's soft. He's soft. He's soft.
I thought after he destroyed Ngannou, he got the Dubois fight.
He like one of the motherfuckers in the neighborhood. You know, some dudes that sometimes one day you may see a motherfucker damn near slap the shit out of him and hoe him and take his lunch, take his money, take his phone and little shit like that. Then the next day you see him fighting somebody and getting his ass whooped. Oh damn, he got a little heart. Like he got heart sometimes.
Sometimes. So that's bro. That's the perfect way to.
Yeah, I done seen dudes like that. Like sometimes they stand up for themselves, but most of the time, you motherfucker hoe them. Oh yeah. I know some of them.
He might as well fight Fury and Wilder now.
Man, Fatback Fury back on them Colt 45s, man. That motherfucker is sipping blue. What's that, Blue Bull? Yeah, he on that shit.
We'll fight Wilder.
Man, Wilder finna fight a kindergarten teacher. I swear to God. Wilder finna fight a life fitness coach. I swear to God. Wilder's fighting a dude that nobody, even the dude from his own hometown, don't nobody know him. It's a bad look, bro. It's a bad. Wilder's fighting a dude. I think he may be ranked in the top 50. Bro, listen, man. If fighters like that can get a Wilder bag, bro, I'm telling you, I think I need to go and get in the gym. I think that should give me hope. I can get in the gym and get in the top 50 rankings, bro, and get a fight with Deontay Wilder. I'll take that right hand for that.
Man.
Yeah.
Did you see the Fatal Fury 4-5 people sit down? Did you see that interview with Devin, T.O., Ron, Barboza?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I have not followed the promotion of this fight. I don't like it. Yeah, I made that video that I was wrong about Devin Haney, and yeah, at the end of the day, the man was cheated. And who am I to judge the man for how he responds to being cheated? But no, pimping. Devin looked like a runaway slave.
Man,
look how uncomfortable he looked at that first person. And he killed me when he wore them dark ass shades. Like, bro, Devin and he's sitting next to T.O. It's just.
He was getting into it with T.O.
And you on the undercard of Ryan, the motherfucker who cheated me is headlining the fight. When has that ever been done in boxing?
I agree.
You cheat me, and my next fight, I'm fighting on your undercard. In hopes that I can get a rematch with you.
The only thing is, I understand why he eventually wants a rematch because that's the only stain on his career.
And I understand that too.
And it's like he just want to make up for it.
And I understand that.
And then I think he can beat him. The thing is,
bro, I'm gonna
Ryan Garcia, bro.
Ryan is nowhere near as good as people think. Ryan, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. He just one of them fighters. He kind of like me, bro. I would like that as a basketball player. I could have never made the NBA, but on some street shit. Oh, bro, I got a mean left hook in the paint. I've never met nobody that could stop me in the paint. I have never met nobody. All I got is a left hook. I'm a post up on you, land a little left hook. I'm going to the left every time, you know it, but it's hard to stop me. But that shit, it's not elite. That's just some good hood shit. Ryan was born with a left hook, and that shit hurt. But he's not fundamentally sound. He has never had a jab. His right hand is shitty. He overthrow it every time. He don't got an inside game. He has no defense. He fight tall. Bro, he a knockout waiting to happen. Like once you get past that left hook, he fooled.
My thing is, I'm just ready for somebody to get him up out of here. Somebody got to get him up out of here. And I think a rematch with Devin. Devin, the only person that can really get him out of here, and everybody be like, "Oh well, we was wrong about Ron." Because anybody else beat Ron, and Devin Haney don't get that rematch, it's gonna be like, "Well, he beat Devin. Devin ain't want it. Don't want no smoke." Devin literally has to beat Ron. He got to.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. It ain't gonna never go the way you think, bro. This is America with 3Ks. No, pimping. A black man never gets redemption. I don't care where you at in life. You will never get redemption as a black man in America. I don't care what you do. It's brothers that done did 20 years in the prison. Now they out, they own a gym, they feed kids, they take care of their mama, they take care of their community. But you never get redemption, bro. You never get redemption. Once you label something, bro. We still talk about Whitney snorting powder, and she been gone. She been dead, bro. We still talk about R. Kelly. We talking about Diddy now Shannon Sharp. Like you never get redemption as a black man. Once it's a label on you, my family labeled me a thief at 13 years old because I stole a wave brush from my I'm riding like a Fleetwood. But anyway, yeah, I stole the hairbrush because the motherfucker was on the waves back in the game. This when I first started getting the streets. So I stole my auntie's husband's brush. And bro, I was banned from every house in the family by then. Because by then I started running away. I started getting in the streets. I started banging. But I was labeled a thief my whole adolescent life. And to this day, yeah, in my wilder voice, to this day, motherfuckers still cut their eyes and shit when I go in their house. Yeah. Like as a black man, bro, whatever you do, you gonna be late. You could have smoked crack 30 years ago, and you been in the church. You the mother of the church. You take care of all the goddamn kids. But we still remember, bro. You were giving head for $2 back in the 80s. So well, I'm saying that to say, if Devin go in there and knock him out in the first round, you know what they still gonna say? But we still saw that first, bro. I just seen the song post that fight. This is what a black man goes through, and black channels don't talk about it. That's why I don't really fuck with black channels. They got the title of this. They reposted the fight with Ryan and Devin, and these motherfuckers say, well, you still can't unsee what we saw. Like, regardless of Ryan cheating, they still celebrating it. And that's the thing. That's the narrative now. And it's gonna be the narrative after, even if Devin win, we still can't unsee what we saw in that first fight, though. And the second fight ain't gonna get near as many views as the first fight. We ain't gonna hear from Boosie and them. We ain't gonna hear from Nelly, and we ain't gonna hear from none of these rappers if Devin go in there and stop them. Because you don't get redemption as a black man. That's what black people gonna do. Yeah, but he still got his ass knocked out in that third fight, though. We still remember them 3 knockdowns, though. We do.
No, that's real, bro. That's real. Because I was just thinking
Ain't
about
nothing
it.
he can do to get redemption. He can beat Ryan the next 3 fights straight, and they get 4 fights, and he win all them, bro. It ain't gonna be enough. A black man can't win, bro. We never win, especially if it's looked at as you lost first.
Yeah, even with Ben Whitaker, because he finished it in like the second round. This time, and everybody was like, "Man, that's too early of a stoppage." I'm like, "Okay, what's the difference between stoppage and round 2?"
It even go back to Pernell Whitaker, Julio Cesar Chavez when they fought in '89, bro, in San Antonio, bro. Everybody know Pernell won, but the boxing world didn't go in outrage because Julio Cesar Chavez was the bigger star who was promoted by Don King. He had the Mexican behind him. White folks was promoting him. He was supposed to be the man. Pernell Whitaker was never that kind of star.
Yeah.
And was way better, more skilled, had all the sauce. Pernell Whitaker was not the star that Julio Cesar Chavez was. So with him being robbed like that, I thought Julio Cesar Chavez, I thought Pernell Whitaker arguably won every round. Man, and he fought him on the inside. Nobody thought Pernell was going to do that. Fought Chavez and beat him on the inside. I can really argue, bro. I can argue that Pernell won every round. But if I had to say what I scored, I say 10-2, 9-3. But I could argue he won every round. Because it wasn't no close fight. It wasn't close at all. It was not close.
His head movement was on another level, bro. Like, I think Floyd is a better overall defensive fighter, but when it comes to just getting out
Pernell had more sauce. I'm gonna tell you something. Floyd better. Pernell had more sauce.
Yes. I like
Pernell made him, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. When you talk sauce, Roy Jones, them some of the sauciest. Yeah. When it just come, Pernell had that sauce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to argue that outside of Pernell Woodard, I would only say Sugar Ray Robinson had the kind of sauce Pernell had. Sugar Ray Robinson. That's the only thing. Pernell had that sauce. Smooth. Super technical though. As athletic as he was, and how that motherfucker could dip damn near to the float, damn near ass damn near touching the canvas, dodging punches, but still got his balance. No, bro, we ain't seen that kind of sauce. We ain't seen no shit like that. His balance. Now Pernell was special, but he wasn't a star. So boxing been fake a long time, bro. So that's the white folks shit anyway, bro. We just in it. So, that's they shit way back in the game, way before Jack Johnson them, and way before Jersey Joe them, and all them there. White boy, this was they shit. We couldn't even fight. What's that heavyweight white boy champion wouldn't fight a black man? I can't remember his name.
You say it wasn't Rocky Marciano?
No, it wasn't Rocky. God damn, I can't remember his name. Okay. But yeah, he wouldn't even fight a black man. So yeah, bro, it's just the struggle of life, bro. A black man can never get redemption. Give a damn what you do.
Man, speaking of the Shannon Sharp, how you feel about that?
Matter of fact, I might do a video on that later on today. I might
I do feel like it's a shakedown, but he
I think it's always a shakedown. It ain't never not a shakedown when a black millionaire gets sued by a white girl. I mean, it is never, and it's most of the time it's a non-black woman, some kind of model. These motherfuckers just dumb, but yeah, it's a shakedown, but it's some shaky shit.
Did you see his text messages?
Yeah, Shannon, he been fucking with them kinky white girls for a long time. Yeah, the girl talking about you winning me anally without a rubber, then tell me, Shannon, 56 years old. After anally fucking these 19-year-olds and shit, bro. It's a sad day. But I will say this. He a freaky motherfucker. All them motherfuckers all them rich motherfuckers, they have rich parties and they do freaky shit. But and as sick as it sounds, she's 19 and she grown, so that's not illegal.
It's not illegal. My thing with Shannon Sharp, and it's kind of why I kind of always looked at him a certain way. First of all, he already was a unique person in the media space because he was a Hall of Famer. He wasn't no regular nigga.
Facts. And my favorite tight end of all time. That's my favorite tight end of all time.
The thing I didn't like what he did was he signed to Colin Cowherd, a nigga he was already bigger than at the time.
Yeah, and he don't own Club Shay Shay.
And it's like, he was up for some renegotiation. They said he was gonna sign a $100 million deal somewhere else. And my thing is, that's part of the problem. I like Shannon Sharp a little bit, but after the Cat Williams interview, he got too messy. He started interviewing all them hoes. I'm sorry, we're gonna keep it a book. I gotta keep it a book.
I gotta say something. It just hit me. I just gotta say it. It's a damn shame that even in America, bro, and other countries, they look over here and think certain shit and we got it made and certain shit like that. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. This is how powerful white supremacy is. You can give a black man $100 million. You give him $500 million. Give him $1 billion, and he still don't own nothing. Mm-hmm. A billionaire black man still got to report to that same white boy that you got to report to on your job. Work for $1 billion. You would think you can't be no more free. A black man with $1 billion. Oh man, he free. He still gotta report to a white boy. And he better not ever say nothing, act like he helping black people. He better not ever act like he giving back to the community. He better not ever be a billionaire and try to act like AKA LeBron and try to act like he really riding with white. That's why LeBron said I stand with Israel and all that there. You better not never act like you for your people and we give you this money. So just always know You know, when the white boy give it to you, he'll take it.
That's
So
one thing that you opened my eyes to a while back ago well, this was early when I first started listening to your videos. It's been like 2 years now, but it
damn,
when
I
it
didn't know you've
comes
been
to
listening to that.
yeah, right after the Earls fight, like around that
Yeah,
time.
yeah. We've been talking a minute. God damn, yeah, because we've been talking ever since. Yeah.
So when you bring up racial pride, and it's crazy because I be keeping up with the boxing, especially in boxing. We the only people that get criticized if we do have racial pride, and we mostly don't. So I
If
be
we
seeing
say, if a black fighter say this for my people, the next morning all the papers gonna say racist, racism, this and that. But when they Viva Mexico, when Canelo do that shit,
man,
the whole goddamn stadium, even black folks, Viva Mexico, black folks get proud of that shit. But we ain't proud to say it. Yeah,
the
even black
Conwell
folks.
fight.
Yeah, you know, not my bad. But you know, I
Go
just
ahead.
get in my thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I get in my own thoughts. It's a damn shame that black people, even the average hood motherfucker, will admire a Mexican standing with his people. Will admire an Asian. Will pray with the Ukrainians and acknowledge them people and go over there and fight for them. But we'll look down on a black man for calling out white supremacy. Stop race baiting. I mean, you race hustling. We won't be proud of another black man for standing against that white boy. Why? Because we too coward to stand up for him. So any other black man stand up, I'm going to tear you down. But we admire the
I
Mexican for
do think
being
it's a lot of
proud.
race hustling too, though. 903, like Roland
Now,
Martin,
now,
Shannon,
now,
this
now,
Al
now,
Sharpton,
now,
all them niggas. That's
it's
crazy.
it's two parts of the coin. I definitely agree with that. There is a group of black people that watch out for the race hustlers because it is so many of them. Absolutely. But it's also some who is just looking down to tear down anything that we build because they scared to build.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Race hustling is at an all-time high. I'm telling you, bro, Malcolm and Martin was here today. They'd be billionaires. I swear. Yeah, Malcolm would have never died broke if he was here today. He'd have 5 billion social followers, IG followers. Yeah, between these mega churches, yeah, Dr. King, he would have owned a whole string of churches in the South. Yeah, they'd have been billionaires.
Who do
They,
you like? Who do you like that's kind of like on the black side? Because
nobody.
you know, like nobody.
I
Cause
tried, bro. I try to like Umar. I tried to like Tariq. I tried to like a lot of these dudes. And they have great information. They have great knowledge. They tell good stories. Very well spoken. Uh, I just find it hard to trust a black man, especially when they get power, especially when they get money. It's the power. See, that's why I don't never want to get too big. I don't want it to fuck me up. I believe in myself. I believe I'll stay grounded and rooted, but I don't never want too much money and I don't never want too much fame. I still want to be a local regular joker to where I can feel like I'm still among the community. I don't want to never get too big. Umar got too big. These dudes too big, bro. They too big. They got too many followers, bro. They eat way too many steaks. Just too much shit. When Umar started saying that he's the King Kong of consciousness, I knew then it was over.
I thought you made it up. He said it for real.
And he's the most requested scholar. Ain't nobody more requested than me. I am the King Kong of consciousness. When he started doing that shit and acting like he was better than all the other black so-called liberation fighters, see, Martin never said he was better than Malcolm. Martin never said I'm more popular than Malcolm. Malcolm never said I'm more popular than Martin. But let me be honest though, both of them was on some monkey shit to the point of not willing to stand hand to hand due to religious beliefs. But it was never I'm a more popular, I'm getting more money than you. That's what it is today. See, Malcolm and Martin both cared about black people. They were just divided by religious bullshit, religious beliefs. They were never divided by the money or the fame because Malcolm and Martin were both very famous worldwide. The fame never got to Malcolm or Martin. They never lost the spirit of fighting. These brothers lost the spirit of fighting. Maybe Umar, maybe 13 years ago. Maybe 13 years ago when he first started taking donations for that school. Yeah, maybe then he was a real revolutionary. But somewhere between now and then, that shit has changed, bro. These dudes just getting money.
I was just gonna say, I don't see them. The thing
No,
is,
bro. And I'm pretty sure Umar gonna get that school finished, and he may build them a few more schools. But all of them scared of white folks.
what is he planning on teaching? What is he planning
Let,
on
let,
teaching?
me- let me tell you something, bro.
Huh?
I think a school could be very beneficial. Yeah. A school is very, very beneficial. Our teachers, our kids, 90% of the teachers in this country are white women. So all our neighborhood ghetto babies grow up to get taught by a white woman, and they don't give a fuck about them. That's why they don't seem to learn that. So yeah, I get it, but bro, no, bro, I
But
don't
my
think.
thing with the
I,
school
I,
shit
I I
has
think
have
I
we
think
heard his
Umar.
curriculum?
I think he's taking the safe route. Let me tell you something, bro. When you traveling the world like Umar, you could have been on some Nelson Mandela shit before he went to prison. Nelson Mandela traveled all throughout Africa, building troops, getting ammunition, getting ready to go to war. Until I see somebody that's willing to do, because Umar has the power to get together some brothers, to get together. And I'm not saying it all got to be about ammunition and bombs and let's blow up white folks, but it got to be some kind of resistance. See, none of these leaders want to face the fact that there must be blood shed to gain freedom, bro. White boy ain't gonna give you nothing. So I don't even want to hear nothing else about reparations. I don't even want to hear about 40 acres and a mule, because we ain't even got that. We got to fight. So when is we gonna stop talking and fight? When is we gonna get? Because at some point you got to get on the battlefield.
Hey, what did okay, speak, okay,
So
I'm with
these
you to a certain extent on that. But let me ask you this. What was we taught in the hood when it comes to war? What's the first thing they say? I know you know.
For one, bro, we don't know nothing about war. You know, the funniest thing to me is when I hear black people talk about Putin and talk about shit that ain't got shit to do with us. Yeah, talking about China. Man, I said cartoon. 5'3", the 60-year-old triple OG Crip
Mhm.
that still throw a fire train,
I heard him.
Avalanche.
I
Yeah,
heard
Hoover
him. I don't watch
Avalanche.
that shit, bro.
Yeah, he a 63-year-old Crip. I see this motherfucker talking about China and America. Bro, you a Crip. What the fuck do a Crip give a fuck about China for? China don't beef with Crips. Crips only beef with other black men. So y'all
Now,
shouldn't even be worried about, like, black people don't know nothing about no war, bro. Our war is shoot up your grandma's house, your 97-year-old grandma, and kill her trying to kill you.
but see,
That's our war.
I will push back on that because this is why I think we should pay attention to stuff like China and Russia. Because when you pay attention to the world, then you will see what's coming for America. Because most of the time, black people we don't see what's finna come and happen and what's finna happen to us until it get here. We don't pay attention to the world enough. I
Let
think
me
that
tell you
is
something. This is
actual problem. We
this
don't
is
know what's
my.
going on.
I get that, and maybe there is some truth to that. Excuse me. Maybe there is some truth to that. Maybe we need to know some shit that's going on outside of America because it could affect us. But no, bro, we too low in the food chain to even care about them folks. We can't
We
even get
definitely got to
past
focus on
Mexicans.
ourselves more.
No. We can't even get past Mexicans. We can't even get past Mexicans and Latinos to get to the white boy. We can't even get past the Asian in America to even care about what's going on in Asia. They, like I said, they stores is in our neighborhood. We can't even surpass the Latinos or the Asians or the Africans that come over here or the Arab. We can't even surpass them or the Indians who own the casino to get to the white boy, to get our respect and get our freedom back. See, once we free, then we can worry about what's going on in the other country. We ain't even got the
That's
white
for
boy off
sure.
our back over here.
What
You
do you
get what
think
I'm
our
saying?
main? What should we
It's like
focus
how can
on
I
the
go
most?
down the street and fight down there when in my own household I'm getting my ass whooped every day?
I'm not saying we speak on it
But I
or
get your point though.
we you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying we need to be aware of everything because like you said we at the bottom. You have to be aware of everything when you at the bottom because you never know what's gonna happen to you. So, but I think this we don't focus on the right things when it comes to I think money. we gotta start understanding and weaponizing our dollar. Because I don't know,
Absolutely.
like, because I think everybody hate when I bring this up. I think we even talked about this because though the Jewish people become like Voldemort, so I don't even really want to speak on them because you say something about them and whatever. But the one thing about them, they learned how to weaponize their dollar to where they can't get bullied. I get it; it's a different situation, but we still there's no other way around. We have to
Um,
do that. We got to use our
I
money. We
I
have
think
to.
I think we just got to change our mentality. But and I swear, bro, I'm not trying to disagree, but I just want to bring up a point. We gotta weaponize our dollar, and we gotta care enough to understand. It got to be in our mind. I'm doing this so black people can do better.
Mhm,
Not me, not my family. I am contributing this money. I'm spending with black because I want black to rise.
mhm, mhm.
Uh, but we could never be like them folks. Yeah, we can never be like them or any other oppressed group because the world cried for the Jews. They got
No,
reparations.
it's not be
Uh,
like them. But my thing is, you heard the expression, "Good artists
and,
borrow, great
and, and,
artists steal." We have to
and,
start
and them
taking
some
look.
sensitive motherfuckers. The little shit that happened to them ain't nowhere near compared to what happened. But they some sensitive, we can't even speak on that shit now.
Exactly.
Little
Like I
soft
said,
motherfucker. Yeah, the world had to give you motherfuckers money. White folks gave you money. They gave you hip hop. They gave you the movie scene. They gave you Hollywood. They done gave you all that. Just America really a simp to the Jews. Yeah, we really simped out to them motherfuckers. Yeah, only motherfuckers think they special as American white boys. That's the only motherfuckers who see them motherfuckers special. Anywhere else in the world they go, a motherfucker gonna kick them in the ass.
it's because they isolated the power they had and they
Yeah,
expanded
squid with nose having ass. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. That's the white boy over here. But you know what I think it is? Yeah, let me just get deep into this shit. That's why they so deep into Hollywood and they own the basketball teams and they own that and they be at all the parties because I think them and the white boy over here share the same fetish, creepish, predatory nature. I think they all like the same freaky shit. I think that's why the white boy's so infatuated with the Jew. I think because they all some freaky pedophile type motherfuckers. That's what I
uh
think. That's
Candace
just what I
Owens.
think.
Because Candace Owens, she was real big. She was going at them. She ended up getting fired from her job because she was going at the Jewish people. And which her theory is that around JFK times, Israel had a lot going on to where they was lobbying for certain rules, and they the only country that can lobby over her because when JFK was trying to fight the lobbyists, he ended up getting killed. They think it was probably had some Israeli connections to that. So Israel the only country out that can lobby for bills to get passed and stuff like that. That's why when they say something, they have a lot of influence because of stuff like that. They can lobby over here. They're the only country. But I don't know. It's a money thing. I think it's just it could everything come down to a money thing.
And also, another big difference between them and us, the world had to help them. They had to get reparations. Everybody cried for their struggle, and they received a lot of money, a lot of businesses, a lot of land, a lot of power. But unlike them, um, they were oppressed and they became oppressors. Not only were they oppressed and they hated their oppressor, and they became oppressors. Um, we ain't never done that. Um, they hated the Nazis for what they did to them, and now they're oppressing another group of people. Black people love the very people that oppressed them.
Yeah, we too friendly. We
Um,
too friendly with
we in
everybody
love.
except
We in love
ourselves.
with our slave masters, so they way more cold hearted than us. It's a curse. It's a blessing and a curse because it tells you the kind of people we are.
Mhm.
That's why the world ain't the same until black people are back in control because that's when the world was ran with peace, structure, love, and togetherness. Black people have always been shareful people. That's why we live in a capitalist nation now. Everybody just trying to get what they can get. That's European
Mhm.
culture. So the Jews and the white boy American share many similarities. They both freaks, and they both love power and they love to control. And they both sensitive, and they both without them bombs and without them guns and without the military and without the police force, you could slap all of them in a motherfucking mouth. So they very weak. You put them goddamn Jews, put them in some penitentiaries, put them over there in Cofield or some of these hardcore penitentiaries. Yeah, it's gonna be commissary on your ass.
I ain't gonna start, bro.
Yeah, them motherfuckers ain't tough. They just got networks and white folks behind them. Yeah, them motherfuckers ain't tough. You can slap them. But let me quit because I don't want to get I don't want to get you. That's why I'm not mentioning the name of them like that. I'm not trying to mention their name, but they soft.
I think that's part of the problem though, because I don't know if you ever seen Harry Potter, but it's like Voldemort.
And another thing, one last thing about them that they got in common with white folks. The last thing I want to say, like I said, it's some freaky shit, but they are also they the headquarters of the LGBT too. Jews and white Americans are the headquarters. They just threw a few black bulldoggers in it and made it look like something. That's they shit. That is a white American Jewish group that got some black people in it. But yeah, that's all I had to say.
I like. It's just my thing is I don't like when you can't mention people because this supposed to be America. We're supposed to be able to say whatever the hell we want. I think that over the course of my lifetime, that became the weirdest shit when we start going through. That shit really like some Voldemort, Harry Potter shit.
But every day we hear the N word on the internet, and ain't no channels getting took down. Every day we hear the N word.
But the one thing I do, because I don't hate them people because I ain't never even really met one. I ain't gonna lie. I don't
know how to hate them folks. Yeah, I just got an opinion on it.
The one thing that I think that we have to adopt though is the industries that we dominate, we have to own. Just like the Shannon Sharp shit. Why aren't you owning every piece of what you do? It's not that hard. The podcast and shit, you can hire your own people to run all that. You don't need nobody else. Like even sports, like with LeBron and Jordan and all these dudes, how we don't have no ownership in the industries we dominate. That's the thing. I don't know if it's a black dude. His name is Claude Anderson. He been on the Breakfast Club or whatever. He a black economist. He said that black people have to start reaching for ownership in the stuff that they dominate, like sports, like entertainment. We have no ownership in the stuff we dominate, which is crazy. There's nobody else that don't have no ownership in the stuff they dominate.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's a little too high up for us. That's why LeBron, none of them kind of dudes, they ain't finna go too far. Like, bro, it's hard to own a series of Popeye's chicken. Let alone an NBA team. Like, because you're going against white billionaires. You're going against, to get a string of Popeye's chicken sandwiches, a strain of them restaurants, you got to be a damn near a hellified motherfucker. You gotta deal with a lot of white folks there. But when you talking the NBA and the NFL, that's another level.
No, I know you can't really get that, but I'm just saying. Like,
but I agree with you. If these athletes came together, they could definitely get it started. Just like in boxing, bro. Floyd could be the biggest promoter in the world if he wanted to be.
Yeah.
He's just too busy throwing money in the strip club.
I think
we don't want power. We just want to participate. Yeah, as long as we can be a part of white society and we can eat the same steaks they can eat and we can go to the same restrooms they can go to and we can do the same shit they do, we cool, bro. We really don't want change. We just want nice things to where when you see us, you're impressed and we can look like we on top. We rather look like we on top and have all the materialistic things to make it look like we on top than to actually be on top, because to be on top, it takes a fight. You can't worry about no designer shoes when you're on the battlefield. So this the first generation of black people that just don't want to fight for nothing. We don't want to even fight on. We don't even want to fight. Like I say, motherfucker been having a building fund for 30 years. Ain't put a doorknob on the damn church.
Bro, hey, me and my
We
sisters
don't fight
laugh
for
like a
nothing, bro.
motherfucker for that, boy.
All we know how to do is turn shit down.
Yeah.
What you say?
Me and my sisters laugh so hard at this shit, man. I sent that to everybody that was a church goer, bro. Because the building fund is the craziest thing that you could ever go through at church. Because my whole life we had a building fund in the same building.
Yeah, all the black churches had it, and all of them looked raggedy.
Man, but what my church did
See,
build a
we come
basketball
from the
court.
last generation where you got the Poe church. I'm the last generation before all these $1 million churches. Before they started building all the $1 million churches in Dallas and out there. It used to be all the churches was raggedy.
Yeah, my church. My church. It was,
all the churches was raggedy. Now you go to Dallas, boy, you see these big Friendship West, Outback Church, the Potter's House. Man, Dallas, you see the biggest churches ever. I mean, huge churches.
That's because everything got
because they're in bed with the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, they in bed with the government. And the motherfuckers got a script they gotta read every Sunday that white boy government sent to them. If you ask me, they get an email Saturday night on what to preach Sunday morning.
Bro, because I was thinking about this the other day because I'm like, man, sometimes I miss the hood, but I really don't go back because I'm nervous. Because I'm like,
I feel the same way. Yeah. I miss the hood sometimes, but I understand. Once I go there, when I get to going through there and driving, I say, hell, I see why I'm let me get the hell out this motherfucker. Yeah, before I fuck around and go to jail accidentally. Yeah, just accidentally. No, I didn't accidentally went to jail a few times. Just accidentally. Yeah, wasn't no plans. I wasn't even doing nothing wrong. Just accidentally went to jail. You know.
The one thing about the hood, this is why I don't like.
And that's why I went to jail all the time in the hood. So I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm damn near trying to be a country boy. Yeah, I'm damn near on my country shit. I'm gonna give me some overalls and shit and some.
The one thing about the hood versus about everything else, I think that's the only place where community still is in the black community, even though it's fucked up over there. It's like, but people still be outside, they hang with each other, you know your neighbors, shit like that. And I feel like that. I think that's what's so attractive about hood life, 903.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Everybody looking for somewhere to belong, and I think that's really one of the only places in Black America where you could everybody black and hanging out. Outside of that, everybody just in the suburbs somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in the hood before I moved here, like where I'm at now. Where I'm at now, I'm ducked off. But I was in the hood, and nah, bro, I love my people, bro, and I miss my people sometimes. And I be like, damn, but it's like when you go back, you realize why you left. You realize why you left, bro. But the fight is in the hood. That's where it must start to me. I don't think it needs to start with LeBron James and Kyrie now. It started with the Poe folks. And once we get in board, then a couple of them athletes, they'll get a little bold and a couple of them will say some shit. But it started with us. Them motherfuckers is living too comfortable to fight for us. The fight must start in the hood and in the penitentiaries. That's where it got to go. Those are at the bottom of the earth, the ghettos and the penitentiary. So,
and I think the craziest thing about the hood, because especially now that I've been out for a minute, the people that need to be there, they leave. I ain't gonna say need to be there, but the people that is like they head on right, you know what I'm saying? They do the right thing. Them motherfuckers get up out the hood. It only lead the people that I don't know, man. Because my thing is, I don't think I ever stop thinking about the hood. Like I'll be like, damn, you just get to thinking about your old partners. You get to thinking about your neighbors that you grew up around, and it's like a piece of me. I can't never. It's like I left, but I ain't never left from thinking about it. And I feel like eventually, motherfucker gotta go back, and motherfucker just I don't know. I don't know.
You know, my experience was different, bro. Like I said, I went down at 18, got out at 23. And the homies, like I said, I took the charge for my homie out at there, and I'm the only one who went down. But like I said, bro, none of my homies, nobody with the crew, and there was a bunch of us, bro. I never got a phone call. I never, since I've been out, bro, I haven't had one of the homies that used to be with the crew and all that there back when we were doing shit. I ain't had one hit me up and say, bro, I'm just glad you out. I ain't had one. So that fucked me up. It's a lot of shit that fucked me up. And it's like, man, it's just crazy, bro. We just in a world now where, bro, it's just like the wave is to be fake, bro. I might go down there and see somebody I ain't seen in a long time. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna fuck with you, get his number and everything, then call him, he never answer. Bro, black people are so fake at this point. Like, we do the fake, like, that's just what we do.
Damn.
That's what we do, bro. Like I just can't explain it, bro. But yeah, nah, bro, none of them homies fucked with me. None of them hit me up. Not one. Not
You
one.
think that's because you had changed your life around, or it was just like, man, out of sight, out of mind?
It wasn't even, cause yeah, I stopped banging, but it wasn't even about that because our crew wasn't even based off just bloods. It was a lot of motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers didn't bang, none of it. So it wasn't a gang thing. It was just, it's weird, bro. I can't explain it, bro. I can't explain the shit that black people do sometimes. Sometimes you just can't explain the ignorance of my people, bro. We just do fake shit. Out of sight, out of mind. But then I seen other homies get out of prison and motherfuckers stole parties for them. Like,
it's always been
it's
favoritism in
weird
the
to me,
hood,
bro. I know
It's always been
snitches right
favoritism.
now, bro, that done been to the pen 7 times and they always do 16 months. I know some snitches right now. I know some motherfuckers been selling dope for 20 years. Done called 30-something dope cases. Done only been to prison 6 times, and they only do 14 months every time they go there.
Yes.
But every time they get out, the whole hood throw a party for him. Why? Because he getting money. He got 7 slabs. He got all the money, and every time he get out, the streets get flooded with dope. And he got the best prices, and he got the best pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, being fake and snitching, and yeah, just as long as you got some things, bro, you gonna always have some homies.
You wanna know one thing I do hate?
Bro, I'm homieless. I am homieless.
I
What you
am
said?
to a certain extent. I am too, to a certain extent, and not because of nothing nobody did or nothing that I did. It's just like I just rather be to myself type shit. I don't know what that is, but it's just like I rather be to myself. But the hood, bro. That's why I was gonna say about DJ Academics, Say Cheese, and all them people. You could tell they never really been from no hood. They think about it too much.
But instigate like a motherfucker.
They instigated too
bro,
much.
You playing with murder, bro. And it's
weird.
I learned something though about dudes that ain't from the streets. It is so fascinating to hear about murder, to hear that this dude got killed. Oh, his crew whacked him. I don't find none of that shit amazing.
Hell no.
I just think it's two dumb motherfuckers shooting at each other. They find that shit so fascinating. Suburban kids, a lot of these rich kids, a lot of these dudes that ain't in the hood, they think that's the most amazing shit.
And it's crazy.
They don't want no parts of it, but they want to hear about it and they want to cover it. Yeah.
They want to instigate it, and then they say, "Man, I just be speaking on it."
I think them dudes, bro, need to be beat the fuck up savagely.
Because you know,
like,
when
bro,
that shit
y'all shouldn't even be able to. If shit was real, they wouldn't even be allowed to have a platform, bro.
You can't
just alone, bro. The way Sean Cotton instigated a lot of shit with that Mo 3 and Yellow Beat, bro. You shouldn't even have a podcast. You watched the dude get murdered in your city and you instigated it when y'all could have tried to stop. I watched the whole shit. I'm telling you, bro, that Mo 3 shit, even though Mo3 put himself in that position, and he worked real hard to get chased down on that highway because he played gangster when he should have just played quiet boy, or he should have just kept doing that. And he should have kept his R&B shit. But what I'm saying is, bro, all these podcasts they played on the beef. Then when a motherfucker come up dead, now y'all talking about, man, the city need to come together. All them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's fake, bro. Dallas is the greatest, worst, nicest, best, most disgusting city in the world. It got all the potential, but it ain't shit. Dallas got the greatest potential, and it is the most divided city, I would say, in the world. I don't think there's no city more divided than Dallas.
Dallas is a dick riding city, and it's all about
like Houston fuck with each other. Like brothers in Houston get money together. They more. I gotta give them that. You know, I think it's a rougher life in Dallas than Houston, but because I lived in both, it's more dangerous, and that Dallas is more. It's more sturdy. It's more rough, but in Houston they getting money together more.
Dallas is about popularity, bro. Even you seen the Asian dog, Cash Dog shit.
You heard of Lions Den?
Nigga, Apostle Paul, bro. My partner used to jam Apostle Paul on the block I think so. They found.
I was locked up with his nephew. Huh?
They found his shit in a playground. All his shit was buried under a playground. You know, they don't play with that shit.
I thought he got caught with like a ton of some weed or something.
He got caught with weed, but then I think they found either money or drugs on a playground that they linked to him. And then, you know, anything they find in a situation like that, they gonna max you out. But yeah. I had a partner from the hood, love Apostle Paul, boy. Damn, that's some real shit you know about that. Hey,
hell yeah, I was locked up with his nephew. He used to rap all their songs. He used to tell me about Paul and how them dudes got on early. They them Beckley boys over there on Beckley.
Yeah.
They the Beckley boys.
He mentioned my hood in one of his songs. He was talking about had a bitch singing here.
Yeah, singing here. Yeah. You was from Singing Hills.
So hey, new folk with them lines then is Apostle Paul was one of our
Did you know Mac 11? Did you know Mac 11?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mac 11, yeah. Yeah, I did time with him too. But yeah, Dallas, bro, I done met some of the flyers, most hustling, getting money, some of the most fearless, a bunch of motherfuckers that can fight. Dallas, that's the hardest fighting city in Texas. That's for sure, without a doubt. But y'all done let drill music in this gang. Dallas used to be a fight. Dallas used to be the city all the country boys come to, and we want to say we whooped the motherfucker from Dallas. No, I gotta
generation.
I come from the generation. In summertime, we come to Dallas. Man, I want to whoop me a Dallas, man. I'm gonna come back to March and brag about that. Yeah, I whooped one of the motherfuckers in the cliff. Yeah, at the basketball court, I whooped on them. Yeah, you had something though, cause y'all can fight. Dallas dudes could fight growing up, bro. Could fight hard than a bitch. Bro, when I was at Roosevelt High, I seen some gay dudes fight, but could fight. Like, bro, man, I
because this my thing. When I was growing up,
fight.
You couldn't even bang the hood unless you slap box damn near the whole hood.
Yeah, motherfucking slap box. Yeah.
You know what changed? And I witnessed the change. When I was in 11th grade, you know who came out?
Oh.
Chief Keef.
Oh, yeah, Chief Keef changed
for everybody. He changed every neighborhood in America. I swear to God, bro. Because at first, everybody was fighting. You know, everybody would click up. Everybody had their little hood shit going on. But everybody was just, you know what I'm saying? We'll fight in school.
And wasn't a whole lot of shooting.
My 12th grade year, he came out my 11th grade year. My 12th grade year, we had a gun pulled out on us 3 times. My 12th grade year in high school. I linked all that shit back to Chief Keef and the music when everybody like, you know,
you went to Convo?
Nah, I went to SOC.
Oh, you went to SOC?
Yeah.
I tried to go to SOC.
You know, it used to be lame if you had to pull a gun or if you had to go.
Hell yeah. Motherfucker down there looked at you like a hoe.
Nigga, when Chief Keef came out, nigga, now getting a weapon is cool. You know, he was the first nigga to put all the guns in the video.
All the guns in the videos.
And to be
And we've been
gang.
hypnotized ever since.
Yeah. Like you said, we was fighting. Like,
Dallas was a fighting ass city. It's always been dangerous, but it ain't nowhere near as dangerous as it is now.
Because now I don't think, you know what I'm saying, we used to have everybody was on Facebook fighting, posting fights. Now it's none of that.
Yeah, y'all was some fighting motherfuckers. It was fighting everywhere.
And you know what's crazy about me? Because nigga, they say I wasn't just fighting like that. I was fighting, but nigga, once I seen everybody wasn't capable of pulling out a gun, that's when a lot of shit changed. Because I was a little nigga, so shit, nigga fight, but shit, if you too big, hey, it just is what it is. But nigga, that shit changed. Nigga say people that was starting to use guns on a regular basis to the point where we not even finna meet up and fight. We finna meet up and just shoot it out. It didn't used to be like that. You know, every once in a while somebody would pull out a gun. Or
yeah, it was always every once in a while motherfucker get to shoot. But yeah, it was fight.
I think Chief Keef changed that everywhere though. Because even in Philly,
so much to the point where even if you're in the 7th or the 8th grade, shit, yeah, motherfucker gonna shoot first.
Cause I think that shit goes back to, like you said, the music hypnotized the motherfucker. Because I remember being in school when that shit went from fighting to guns. 1 year, motherfucker got a whole bunch of gang fights, and next year a whole bunch of guns being drawn.
You know what? It happened with me when I went to prison. Like I said, I went to prison in 08.
Mm-hmm.
Now it was from 05 to 08, it was a lot of shootings. It had picked up from 05 to 08. A lot of people got killed between that time. But when I got out, but between the time I was locked up and when I got out, we started calling Marsha Mo Murder. Yeah, Mo changed the name to Mo Murder. Bro, one of my, well, I ain't gonna say he was just a close partner, but he was definitely a good associate. Bro, they killed him in the Wendy's drive. This in a small town. This is not the city. Yeah. Got killed in a Wendy's drive-through, bro. Like for a town. Like picture a town, not no city, because that goes on in the city. This is a small town, and motherfuckers hunting you down at a Wendy's drive-through.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they killing like yeah. So that's what this music has done. They fucked the game up with a lot of these small towns, bro. The small towns are just like Dallas and Houston. Yeah. I don't know if you know about Longview, Texas, bro. Longview, Texas is just as dangerous as Dallas, Texas, right now.
Yeah.
Longview had the most murders 2 years ago in Texas. And Longview ain't nowhere near as big as Dallas. Dallas is like 10 times bigger than Longview, but Longview had more murders about a year or two ago. That's where they really fucked it up when the country boy. So it started with the city boy. Now the country boys is killers. These little country motherfuckers.
I think anywhere where it's black people and anywhere where it's black people,
we gang.
Yeah,
they done gang the whole neighborhood. They done gang everything. Wherever there's black people, there's gang. Bro, I was looking at Alaska. All that snow and it's 10 degrees and dudes out there, little youngsters with dread. That's how you know when you see them different colored dread. That's how I ID these gang motherfuckers. When I see a different color in their hair and it's a bunch of them, and I know to go the other way. They was in the snow, showing pistols and spinning in the snow and all that. They trying to be gangsters in the snow. So we wild, bro. The music, it has that big of an effect. Motherfucker, way in Alaska, bro. It's too cold to do anything, and you still gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You got Bloods and Crips in Alaska right now. But we can't spread the revolution, but we can spread the negativity, though. Black people are the most scared people on this earth. Black people in America, particularly, we're the most scared. We scared of spiders. We scared of ants. We scared of everything, bro. We don't go in the woods. We scared of the water. The black man in America is the most terrified man. Ain't nobody more scared than us. We scared, bro. We scared. We scared to do anything about our situation. We ain't gonna kill a bus of grapefruit unless it's another black man.
Did you hear the stat that we 50% of the murders in America
Yeah, 50%, but we only like 12% of the population.
We
Bro,
we 14% of the population, 50% of
I'm
the
starting
murders.
to think black men are having orgasms from shooting a pistol. I'm thinking it gotta make you come if you do it that much. That shit must
I,
make you motherfuckers come.
I think you gotta do this, 903. You gotta put yourself in the headspace of a 13-year-old boy. You know
But
what?
but
You
but,
know,
but also the music, it makes you
yeah.
just got his ass, caught his ass lacking. Like it's such a victory to kill. It's like
This,
a black man's greatest accomplishment is to catch a body.
think about it though, because I heard a
That's what a
young
white
boy
boy
song.
do.
When young boy was young, he had a song and he said this: I didn't have no role models. Listen to Chief Keef growing up. Imagine being 11, 12 years old. And you know, a lot of us be in the streets already. Not the streets in terms of just we doing stuff, but we just outside. You know, when you growing up and you just go outside with your friends, go to the park, whatever, you basically in the streets. So if you
And you gonna
11
see
and
some
12,
shit.
yeah, you 11 and 12 years old, and all the music you've ever heard your whole life was Chief Keef, Young Boy, King Von. Because I was in 11th grade when Chief Keef came out. Now you got to fast forward. It's some kids that they was in when they first started listening to music at like 10 years old. It's Young Boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had J. Cole. I had J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, nigga, ASAP Rocky. Them was the big niggas when I was young. You still had the Gucci Mans, the Boosies, but that was some hood shit. You'll hear that was just some hood shit. But the mainstream niggas was good music.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
mainstream
none of them
now,
motherfuckers dangerous.
yeah,
ASAP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar. That was actually a decent era, bro. None of them dudes was gangsters.
who was the biggest mainstream rappers when you was young? I'm talking about
T.I.,
like 11.
T.I.,
Okay, T.I.
Wayne.
Wayne.
Now Wayne started it when I was about 13. It had to be like '02. When Wayne came out with that "Go DJ," cause that my
Yeah.
DJ,
And that was my
hey go
mixtape,
with the
DJ.
red flags, and like I said, I became a blood at a young age. Oh my god, that was a huge influence on me and the streets because Snoop Dogg was throwing up the Crip flag. Cause Snoop Dogg had came out with that Snoop. I keep my flag on the left side, bro. Yeah, that's the Crip side. So in the early 2000s, you had Snoop, you had Wayne, you influencing the gang culture. And then you had the game and shit like that. So I come from the gang culture.
Now imagine if that was the King Vons and it's the murder culture. You see what I'm saying? Like,
See, that's one thing I can honestly say. We didn't come from the murder culture.
we didn't come from the
We
murder
come from
culture.
really, G's and Gucci, it was really hustling.
Hustle.
Even when we were gang, you either gang banging or hustling or doing both in my era.
Yeah.
You ain't really a shooter. You'll do it if you have you're handling your business. But we wasn't itching for a killing. We was itching for some money.
Now imagine being 10 years old and you hearing King Von. And then you get on YouTube and you can hear his whole documentary life
I'd
story.
probably still be in the penitentiary if King Von was a rapper when I was coming out.
You see what I'm saying? So
I
I
think
kind of get
I would have had a 97-year sentence if I
it.
if I was influenced because Wayne was
Yeah.
bad enough. But I'm telling you, King Von make Lil Wayne look like a choir student. And we thought
Bro.
he was gangster.
So you heard about Bloodhound Lil Jeff?
Who?
Nigga, it was a Chicago nigga named Bloodhound Lil Jeff. He played basketball. I think he didn't jump off the porch. He was like 20 years old, something like that, 19 years old. And I think he ended up
Yeah.
getting like 11 bodies. He was trying to be. They was comparing him to King Von, and he was a big King Von fan, I think. And it's just like that's the young niggas influence. I can't blame the young kids because it be on the grown ups, bro. It be on the grown ups. It's who it, I see too many kids.
I'm gonna tell you the worst thing we ever did.
What?
It's motherfuckers my age, I'm 35, and it's motherfuckers in their 40s. It's motherfuckers in their 50s, black men and black women that listen to the same music these young. We change with the time because we want to be cool. We don't want to seem old. We don't want to play that 90s R&B. We don't want to play T-shirt and my panties on. We don't want to just bro. We gang. We play the same. You see 40-some-year-old man listening to Lil Durk and Young Boy too. So instead of showing these youngsters another way, we participated, and we trying to fuck on the young girls.
And we fake and act like we not a culture that's raised by the popular culture. We be fake. Like people be like, man, Glorilla, this ain't music for the young girls.
Bro, when I see women in their 40s and 30s jamming Glorilla, I just look, bro, and I look at her, I say, yeah, her daughter gonna be a hoe. It ain't it's guaranteed. Her daughter gonna be a hoe. Or she gonna have some old sorry ass stepdaddy that's it's gonna be some shit. Because any broad that listen to Glorilla, I don't trust your choice in men. Yeah. Man, it's sad in the black community.
It's sad, bro. And
yeah.
How you feel about the Carmelo Anthony shit? Cause I seen your video with Charles, the Charles White shit. That shit was funny. But how did this shit became like the modern version of O.J. Simpson? It's kind of like, man, we just happy we got to win. Like, hey, what's your view on it?
Yeah, I stand with Carmelo with a K, 1,000%. I stand with him. I stand with his mother and his father. I stand with the attorney. Yeah. I'm Team Anthony. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You don't know how long it's been going on. You don't know what was said to him. Maybe he was threatened. And one thing about Texas, bro, if you threaten to kill somebody, they can kill you in Texas.
Yeah.
See, I don't think people realize that's why Texas is one of the most ruthless states when it comes to the law and when it comes to danger. Texas is very dangerous, bro. That's why these white boys walking around with pistols in Walmart. You see that shit all the time.
Yeah.
White boy in Walmart pistol, you can see it. Man, and if you make him feel threatened, he can blow your fucking head off.
I think,
we live in a state where you can't even threaten nobody, and they can kill you.
I think with this situation, I did a whole deep dive. I was looking at interviews. I went down a rabbit hole. I think, bro, it's hard being black in America for one, especially a young boy in this age, and then he out in Frisco. So think about it. You in the suburbs with a whole bunch of white people. The current climate of America is very
Is it a lot of black people in Fresno? See, I never really messed around in Fresno.
Hell no.
It ain't really no black people like that in Fresno.
Texas? What, man, you better stop. Hey, the black judge that reduced his bail, the first black judge in a county history. That lets you know all you need to know. It's 2025. That's the first black judge they ever had.
See, I knew that places like South Lake Carroll, South Lake Carroll. I knew Mesquite. I knew some of them places were very white, but I didn't know that about Frisco.
This what people don't understand, especially outside looking in. Especially this what white people don't understand. When you black and you go into a Frisco type area, because I'm from the hood and I've been mostly in the hood most of my life, but you definitely feel a certain type of pressure when you're around a lot of white people.
Goddamn right.
It's not even just like no, it's just kind of like, oh shit, you feel some type of way. So, and then this nigga was like 130, 130 some pounds. Them the white twins, they was like 6 feet 220. So,
yeah.
My thing is, don't nobody understand. It was only like one white lady that understood. She was kind of like, she came out and said what she had to say. She was like, "Say, man, them dudes is big. Carmelo Anthony was small." So as soon as he got touched, he probably was scared. So she came out and said it. I think she was one of the eyewitnesses. And I think we made it white and black.
And then check this out. He only hit him one time. It ain't like he just savagely he hit him one time.
He asked if he was okay and everything.
Yeah. He wasn't trying to just take him out. He get up off me. That was a get up off me stab.
Yeah. And he was just like, man, let get You niggas big. 2 twin brothers, 6 feet and above. You automatically, what you thinking? Just being black, you like, man, these niggas finna jump me. Like if something go down, I'm finna get jumped. I'm finna get stomped out. Because people don't understand, nigga, you black, you better have a killer be killed mentality. You gotta have it. I'm sorry. A lot of people that speaking on this situation ain't never been in no real shit. I'm just gonna keep it up. A lot of people ain't never been in no real altercations for real. A lot of people just talking on the internet. When you a black young man and you get in an altercation, your mindset has to be kill or be killed, whether you think it's a small situation or a big situation. And you just gonna have to understand that. And I think that's one of them things, man. It's
Because for
rather,
one, nobody values a black man life. So you better have that mentality. Shit.
and we just talked about it. We 50% of the murders in America and we 14% of the population. Our lives are consistently in danger. That's just the reality of the situation.
And all the white boy doing is just writing police reports, lock them up if we find them. Man, they ain't finna do nothing to help us or save us or stop us from our own destruction, bro. We gotta change, bro. White boy can't save us, black man. They
Yep.
ain't gonna save us. They watch us kill each other. What they do is they come clean up the mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Send the man to come get the body. Find a morgue to take his ass to, bury his ass, put him in a casket. They just clean up our mess.
Because it
So
is it,
nothing will never change unless we want it to happen. We just don't want to sacrifice nothing. A black woman don't want to sweat out her perm fighting for the freedom of black people. A black man worried about if his tape will fade on point and his designer shoes and he don't want to mess them up fighting white folk. Like we don't want to sacrifice nothing, not even for our kids.
yeah.
That's why these kids really don't love us and they hate their parents. They know you wouldn't sacrifice nothing for
We black people now get just try to buy their kids stuff.
them. That's all we do, and that's the white boy way. That's why it was always white boys that cuss their parents out. Now black kids doing it. That's the white boy way. They just give them stuff.
Just
Now,
give
bro,
them
you
stuff.
gotta raise and teach them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a sad day. You got so many black men that are fathers, but their son grew up gay. How is that, bro?
Mm.
You failed. You failed.
And the
If your
thing,
son want to be anything other than a black man, you failed as a black man.
I think a lot of that comes from, like we were
Yeah,
talking about.
them mamas, some black mamas, it seems like they want their boy to be gay. It seems like they trying to just direct their life into because you believe them around the homegirls, you let them put on the girl clothes and you brag and you take pictures of it. It's like you encourage it.
I think now we too trendy. We just a trendy group of people. It's trendy. It's okay. Like the Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was one of my favorite basketball players of all time. I don't respect him off the court.
Mine too.
My thing is
And
it's
I know
okay.
he living through his son. Yeah, he living through his son. See, a lot of motherfuckers doing that. They living through their son. See, because in Dwayne Wade's era, it wasn't that cool to come out. But yeah, he living through his son.
I just think
Any black man that's proud of his gay son, I damn near think you either that way or you just so sensitive and broken as a black man. You're soft.
Cause my thing is it's like
Like that was the ultimate shit when I was a kid. Your son, I saw that shit one time as a kid. My era was the last era where daddy wanted you to be tough. You didn't see no gay kids. I saw one because that was a big thing as a child. You ain't gonna be no punk. My pops told me
not
that
that.
all the time. You ain't gonna grow up and be no goddamn punk.
Like
Shit.
we frown on shit for. You heard the saying, it says hard men create soft times and soft men create hard times. We look at men like, oh, everybody supposed to be nice. Everybody, this shit a dog eat dog world. And I think it's only an American thing. If you go anywhere else in the world, ain't nobody saying, oh yeah, everybody embrace being gay, embrace they'll be mad at a kid if he work out, they'll start calling him a juice head and you care about your muscles, oh you think you healthy and they'll get on you for that shit. It's like they'll criticize you for trying to chase being a man because you can't, the pursuit of being a man, that's a full life journey. I think they want to get away from that, if that makes sense. They don't want niggas to go after that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't explain it because I be like my nephew. I be trying to talk to him sometimes. He get into a lot of fights, and one thing that he told me that fucked me up because I was trying to talk to him about it. He said my mama don't want me to defend myself. I was like, they
Oh
kind of
God.
made me. And I told him because it's like he get into a lot of fights, so it's like a lot of times it's just like he don't know how to handle his emotions. But then at the same time, I don't want to tell him not to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know. It's a touchy thing.
But
But
also, then the school fucked it up because my era was the era when you start going to jail for fight. They started you can go to juvenile at 10 years old,
and that's what my sister
and that
low key
fucked up a
scared
lot of
of.
shit. Like because that's gonna be fighting if you put a lot of kids together. But to put them
Yeah,
in jail for fight, yeah, hell, I
yeah.
went to jail for fighting in school.
Damn. Because my nephew got put off the books. And I think like now my man, it's like I be telling, but it's hard to navigate. Like we were just talking about earlier with the Carmelo Anthony shit. It's hard being a black boy, growing up a black boy, and only us black men can understand it because shit, don't nobody give a damn about us.
You know what?
A young
I
black
had
man.
so much traumatizing shit happen to me as a teenager. I hear bro. I had grown black men try to take my life as a teenager.
Yeah,
When I seen that a black man don't give a fuck about killing me, I'm 13, I'm 14. Give a fuck. Man,
yeah.
you out here in these streets, you can die in these streets. A grown, and it's like that. A
Yep.
grown black man don't give a fuck if you 15, he'll kill you, bro.
And people don't understand how hard it is to stay out the streets if you live in the hood. How can you stay out the streets if you live in the hood? In order to
Shit, you
be
can't.
somebody, you have to go outside. Everybody want to be somebody. You gotta want to be somebody. This is my thing. This the fakest shit about being black and being in the hood when they just tell a motherfucker to go to school, get his education. My school is in the hood, first off, I got this bus stop I go to. The only people that will look out
Definitely.
for me in the hood
Yeah,
is people from my hood.
yeah.
So
All the black high schools in Dallas is in the hood. All of them.
So it be a lot of fake shit going on because everybody just stay out the streets. You can't stay out the streets if you actually stay in the hood. There's no possible way.
And you
So and
going to
then
school with a bunch of street people. So yeah, it's I'll tell you, going to school in Dallas, I seen a lot of shit. I
yeah,
seen a lot of shit. I seen that's when it wasn't until I went to school in Dallas that I seen dudes getting a lot of goddamn money in school.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't until I went to Dallas I seen the metal detectors in the school. I said, God damn. Yeah.
It's like what you brought up. It's a mentality thing. It's popular now. It's popular now to gang bang. It's popular now to shoot. And what happens when shit is popular? A lot of people do it that ain't supposed to do it. That's what comes with stuff being trendy and popular.
Say, I just
Somebody,
remember something. The year I moved to Dallas, it's the same time that Tip and Lil Flip was beefing. But listen, this to go to show you the era I come from. This '05.
yeah,
But guess what they did? T.I.
yeah,
pulled up to fight them. Didn't
yeah.
nobody die. Like, bro, my era was actually a decent little era. We was some gangbangers. We wasn't shit, but we didn't want to kill the way these motherfuckers killing.
I was just going to say, y'all can meet up and just have a gang fight, a
Man, you
hood
can't
fight.
do that now. Tip pulling up in Houston to fight. Look what happened to Takeoff. Like, hell no. Because it's way
Yeah,
more dangerous now.
and
It'll be a motherfucker from that hood just feeling like, oh, no, I got to put on for the hood. Shit, he coming over here. Yeah, you going to get shot up.
that's why Bro, I think Charleston White, bro, he the funniest nigga on the internet because
Yep.
he'll say some real shit that you can't deny, but then he'll just gotta agitate like one side of he gonna make one side feel good, he gonna make one side feel fucked up with everything he say. He gonna get double reaction to everything he say, whether it's right or wrong, because he'll say something that make you be like, oh nah, he's spitting. But the other side will be like, oh, that nigga, oh yeah, nigga. And he'll do that
But let me
the
tell you
whole
something though. Let me tell you why. Ultimately, as smart as I think he is and funny, I think he brilliant. I think he did a lot of great work in the community. Did a lot of shit, and it went unnoticed when he was trying to be a revolutionary. When he was trying to be for the people, it went unnoticed. He didn't get no appreciation for it. Nobody stood with him. He stood alone. I get all that, but not only did you lose yourself, bro, you lost your mission. Uh, you became bigger than the mission. And once you seen the money you would make, I'm telling you, bro, money do something to a black man, especially when he was broke before. All he doing is playing, and he'll tell you, I'm just playing. He playing. He gonna tell you some real shit, then he gonna do some fake ass shit.
the
And you can't be
Carmelo
real
shit.
and fake with me, bro. That when
Yeah.
you're talking, it ain't a time to play. It's cool to laugh, it's cool to, but no, bro. When you go back to the greats, bro, they wasn't playing.
Yeah.
And not only that, bro, you about to risk your life at the hands of some gang bangers, but you won't fight against white supremacy. So if something happened to you, bro, it won't be an honorable death. You would die at the hands of some black gang bangers for saying something about their city. So he's just too much playing for me. If you gonna risk dying, die for the cause, bro. Don't die at the hands of some ignorant ass gang bangers.
But how can the only thing with that though is how can like
Because
black we can't agree
it's
on
like
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you our biggest problem is black people, bro. This is Umar problem, this Charleston White problem, Tariq problem. This is all these black activists and all these. Our biggest problem is that we don't never wanna. We can't consistently fight against white. We can't consistently let them be our enemy because eventually we'll get to arguing amongst ourselves and we'll forget that the original goal was to defeat white supremacy. We'll forget about white supremacy because we done stepped on some bubble gum and some bubble gum on the bottom of our shoe, and we'll use anything to distract us from the fight because we don't want to fight and we're not committed to the struggle and we're not committed to the liberation of black people. We're not committed, bro. We'll look for any reason not to fight. Any reason. That's what we do. It's black revolutionaries that dedicate their whole life to wanting to destroy the coons and the sellouts. And I just want to war with them and I want to kick them in the ass, bro. But the white boy own them.
Yeah.
We always divert the attention from the white boy to each other. And I get it. Some black people got to go. They're going to have to get out the way because in order to, it's going to be a lot of black people that's trying to stop us from moving forward. And they will be a problem and they must be moved out the way. But we'll get so busy fighting each other, we'll forget the fight. I'm telling you, bro, we'll fight anybody but that white boy.
I just don't think you know what I heard. And I hear about it all the time. Motherfucker would be like, I'm like, man, we need to do this. This should happen if we want to get somewhere because a lot of us know what we have to do. But my thing is, motherfucker be like, man, but you see what they did to Black Wall Street? Like that'd be the first thing a motherfucker would say. I heard it like 2 different times with 2 different partners. Man, you see what they did to Black Wall Street? They'll just blow it up or they'll just take it. And I feel like we got a defeated victim mentality though. Even though
That
we
that
have been
ain't
defeated
that
as
ain't
victims.
that ain't the spirit of a warrior.
I was
A
just gonna
warrior
say.
say if they come fuck with my shit, I'ma fuck with your shit. It's gonna be blood spilled. You come fuck with our shit that we built.
I think we can
You
agree
gotta
on that.
understand, times back then was way more brutal.
Yeah.
White folks was way more obviously noticeably brutal. It wasn't hiding. White folks wasn't smiling and they wasn't fucking on us. It wasn't as much interracial sex going on as is today. Because a black man, I'm telling you, we blinded by our dick. We think if we can
Nah,
fuck
man.
white women, it ain't no such thing as white supremacy. As long as I can stick my dick in a white woman, I'm damn near cool with racism because I can still fuck on white women. Sex confused us. It fucked us up. It fucked us up. I wish the white boy would have never let us. That just lets you know how savagely the white boy and how them motherfuckers come from them caucus mountains. By any means, that white boy gonna win. See, we ain't never dealt with this kind of shit. It was always almost to a certain degree fair war. We let you know it was gonna be war, and we war with other tribes. The white boy came with the sneak attack. The white boy came with white Jesus and trying to throw a religion. I'm not saying Jesus didn't exist, but they changed the image of him. They came with trickery. And they willing to give up his white woman. If I gotta pimp out these white girls to these black men to distract them while I take their gold, you goddamn right that's what I'm gonna do. So the white boy give up his own woman just to destroy the black man. The white boy that's why the white boy get mad, put the kids in the trunk, bury the wife in the back. The white boy get rid of his whole family just to keep that power over the black man. Because we the only prize they've ever had. White boy can't show nothing to the world that they've ever done great. We are their greatness. LeBron James, Emmitt Smith, we are their prize. Muhammad Ali, these are slave babies. That's their only bragging rights. Is that we produce some slaves that can jump so goddamn high, that can run a 4 flat. We produce Usain Bolt. We produce Michael Jackson. So we they only prize. The white boy don't have nothing to stand on without us. That's why he ain't gonna get rid of us. I keep saying they're gonna get rid of us. We they only prize. So now that's their greatest prize is putting black people in them cotton fields. Through all the rapes and the hangings, even the white folks today, that's what I got. The mentality never changed. They just changed the method, but the mentality is still the same. White folks today, all of them are proud of what their ancestors done. They'll never tell you that. Even the white boy that smoke weed with black people and chill with black people and he know Lil Durk songs, white people that is their only prize. You got to understand when it comes to racial pride. Every race is trying to find something to be proud of. The Asians, they got orange chicken. It's not just orange chicken. They can produce anything. Motherfucker, we got the weave. We clipping toenails. We hustlers. We are the hustlers of this earth. That's how the Asians take pride. We got anything you need, and we got it for the low. We got the bootleg Jordans. We got everything. Everything that the white boy try to price for $200 and some, we'll sell you $50 Jordans for the low. So they can be proud of that. The Arabs took over Egypt. They can claim Egypt and they fucked on the Africans. Now you got a bunch of mixed Egypt and African babies. And Egypt and Arabs, now they say that Egypt is theirs and it ain't ours no more. They took that from us. So everybody got something to be proud of. Except the black man. And the white boy's only prize is the black slave. So he can't get rid of us. He ain't got nothing to brag to the world about.
I think we do got something to be proud of. I think our ancestors were something.
Our ancestors, that's it.
They really was, though.
Yeah, I'm proud of my ancestors.
Cause I don't think I've ever felt as bad as I did than Black History Month February this year. Because I was just thinking, because I watched the Emmett Till movie, and I think I don't know if I'm the only one, but during Black History Month, I kind of go back and I look at a lot of shit, and I think about black people. I think about Black history during Black History Month, and the thought came across my mind how would these people think about us right now? And I'll just be like, man, they would be so disappointed because although racism ain't over with and it's in a different form, we
this
don't
the
have
first
that no more.
Bro, this is the first group of black people. Even in the 70s, you had heroin and there was a lot of partying. Crack, it was a lot of partying, but we still had a struggle. This the first generation of black people that don't have a struggle, and we act like we don't, and we just having fun. That's what they gonna see if they was here today. They'll say them motherfuckers just want to have fun. Long as we can fuck on white women and we can fuck an Asian woman and we can go to strip clubs, we can buy bottles, we can pop bottles and drive foreign cars. Man, we don't give a damn what our ancestors bled for. That shit was back then, bro. I'm balling now. I got 3 bitches and a side, but like, man, we having way too much fun.
I feel like
Motherfucker fucking 3 different bras in one day.
yeah.
Yeah. The average weed man, that motherfucker fucking 3. Cause you know them all be fucking for them same. Yeah, he coming off a 3.5 for each one of them. Yeah, he a 3.5 or some pressure, and he fucking 3 different bras a day. Man, we having fun. Black people we having fun.
I hate it.
We are having way too much fun, man.
People talk about people's worship fun. I'm like, bro, we can't afford to have this much fun.
Man,
bro.
we having fun, bro. We don't want this to stop.
Having fun.
Because if we fight against oppression, we can't have fun no more. It ain't fun. You can't have fun and you fighting against white supremacy because they're gonna fight back.
And I don't even think we can't even afford to fight suppression right now. We have to build our resources, then we have to fight. That's the last step. Because I think we have to build our wealth and then be willing to defend the wealth that we build.
The first step. That's
the only way.
The first step.
Changing the mentality.
Before we could ever address white folks, we got a lot of steps to take. The very first step, outside of making our home great and making our family great and making our neighbors great and all that there and being a black family and all that there and we start back borrowing butter and sugar because you can't do that no more. But used to, if we get back to where we can borrow a few tablespoons of sugar and get some butter, and we get there and we in a community and one child fall and hurt themselves, the next neighbor come get them and take them to the parent. He fell out there in the street riding his bicycle and come help him, bandage him up and all that there until we start caring about each other. But once we do that, we got to own the stuff in our neighborhood. Yep. How can we be a community when we don't own nothing in it? We got to kick all these foreigners out of our shit.
Yep.
You can't sell to me in my neighborhood. No. How can we be respected? How can we say this our neighborhood when we don't own it?
Yep. That's a big thing.
So yeah, we gotta build our own stores, our own food places, our own car wash, our own car shops, detail shops, mechanic shops. We gotta build our own shit, bro. All our mechanics are Mexicans. Our yard man is Mexicans. Everywhere I go, when I see some work being done on a black man house, it's a group of Mexicans. So we just out of there, bro. Man, our whole neighborhood has been it's been infiltrated. Yep. It's been taken over by motherfuckers that don't even like us.
And you know what's crazy about the neighborhood shit you said?
We don't even rob the neighborhood store no more. For one, they're gonna give you 40 years. You'll get 40 years for robbing a gas station. And you ain't gonna get but $40. We scared to rob the store no more. So like we don't even put no pressure on them motherfuckers.
So I think the 3 steps we damn near just done laid it out. Change our mentality, build our wealth, and then be willing to defend what we build. That's the only way.
And we gotta have a mentality. Not only should we be offended, we should do something about it. It should offend us when we see other people in our neighborhood making money.
Yep.
You can't come to my mother. That's why Bumpy Johnson was the last era where we had it was a community. Yeah. Bumpy Johnson ran Harlem. Yeah, he had drugs, but I'm talking about as far you ain't coming in my motherfucking neighborhood having a motherfucking thing. We had that mentality back then.
And I think it's not
we would get offended if we see an Asian or somebody come and you building something in our community. Nah, bro, y'all build y'all own community. Have y'all own Asian town, Chi-town, or whatever. Have that shit. Tell the white boy give you a part of the town to where y'all can have y'all own Chinatown. But don't let them send you over here.
I was just gonna say that they got their own place where they live and do their own business.
Oh yeah, they don't never live around us. Yeah. But they got all the laundromats, all the gas stations. Yeah.
But a lot, like you said, a lot of that is on us because it's like
them the hustlers of the world.
Yeah.
Them Asians, they some of the most cold-hearted motherfuckers, but they like the cold-hearted hustler. They see
But
black people getting oppressed, and they don't feel bad. They say, "Shit, let me get my hand in on it."
but
Shit, white
you
boy, let me sell these motherfuckers some shit too. I see how easy it is to pimp on these dumb motherfuckers. Oh man, they care so much about their hair. They want all these hair products. Oh yeah, man, I get that shit, man. We get bundles for the pennies, and we gonna
but
sell it to them for thousands.
you remember Ace though from Paid in Full? He was embarrassed to be in that laundromat. That's why I say it start with our mentality. Motherfucker was probably rather if you say you can have a trap that do this amount versus a laundry mat that do the same amount, what you think the average black person go pick?
Shit, that trap.
That's just real. It's like it's a lot of niggas that could have a donut shop. It's a lot of niggas that could have the corner store.
95%
That shit
of
ain't
black
cool.
drug dealers do not have a place of business. 95%.
Yep.
Most of us just don't do it. We throw our money in the club. I'm
Yep.
telling you, I know dudes. You throw 10,000 in the club, gone.
That's what I'm saying.
10,000.
Because I it probably be harder to own our neighborhoods now because if we do own it, we have to overpay, but we should be willing to overpay. But we, like you said, we got to get back to owning our own shit, changing our mentality to where it's important that we own our own shit and look out for our kids. But then at the same time, we do have to be willing to fight other people that's willing to try things. I
Cause
don't
the
think it's
day we
gotta
try
hate
to stick
either.
together, the day we try to get our community back, we gotta fight Mexicans. We gotta fight Asians.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna give it up easy.
And I think that's when it's time to fight. And it's not even no racist shit, because I think having racial pride isn't racist. It's only racist if you
You
black.
see, it go back to what you said. Yep, they gonna get offended because us sticking together offends the world because they know they can't make money off a proud black man. I ain't gonna spend with you. I'm not ashamed of
Yep.
my hair no more. So,
Yep.
because I'm proud. So, for a black man to be proud, it is a threat to everybody because everybody eat off the black man.
And it's like shit. Cause
So,
and,
really, everybody on Whitey's side. All these foreigners, they are on white boy side because they want to make money off us. They want to live the American dream. And if black people are proud of themselves, they can't eat off us because they ain't gonna eat off the white boy. Hell no, they all bow down. All foreigners bow down to that white boy. And everybody know the rules. You can come over here and pimp on black folks. You better not ever hurt a white child. You better not ever hurt a white, or we'll ship your ass back to your country or either throw your ass in prison. Come over here hurting white folks or doing anything to white folks, but you can fuck over them Negroes.
yep.
Everybody know that, even the African. Boy, you go to Big T, boy, them Africans will hustle your ass. Hey, I got Jordans, yeah, 65, 65,
Did you see
65.
the did you see the Chinese people expose the Birkin bags and shit? You seen that?
The what?
Because China and America in a tariff war, trade war type situation. So
Yeah,
China came out and made videos, was talking about, oh, these $30,000 Birkin bags y'all buying, they really $5,000, and that shit went viral because we overpay for everything,
I gotta tell
and
you, you know what? That's the white boy nature. You dealing with somebody who run the world, but ain't never ran nothing. The white boy ain't never even been able to control his woman. Bro, this whole slavery is a sick love story. The white boy, they climb from the mountains with their dogs, and they discovered a land and heard about this place called Africa and seen all these black people, and them white girls saw dick swinging, six packs and shit. They ain't never seen no six pack. White girls seen all them six packs, and they just been obsessed with the black. The white boy could never control his woman. The white boy could never, and to this day, that's why white girl, with them women's rights that started in the 70s, that was white girls trying to get away from the white boy. Goddamn, I own black people. I done made this, I done help these motherfuckers done built me $1 billion country, and the white girls still don't want to be with me. White girls have never been loyal to the white man. This is a sick love story. So when I'm saying that to say, if a white boy can't control his woman, how the fuck can he control the country or the world? That's why they make bad business deals with the Chinese and they in so much debt. They fucking up all the slave money. Because white people don't know how to control nothing. They don't even know how to control their woman. The only thing they've ever been able to control is the Negro slave. Because the black man is in love with the white boy. The black man is in love with that white boy. In love. I was in love with white folks and didn't even know it. As a child, I naturally thought they was good people. I thought it was something like they was just naturally good.
I did too.
I thought they was just good people. I really thought. I thought only black people was bad people. I thought white people were good people. They so nice because they fake smile. Hi. So you really think white folks are just the nicest people in the world?
And you say Jesus was white, the president was white,
yeah, and everything white. So
white.
I thought white folks was the greatest people ever walked this earth.
Yep.
So and it show how we like Samson without the hair. We were stripped. White boy stripped that hair off. Now we look up to a motherfucker that can't even get his woman to do what he say. You see, this shit deeper than you thought, because the white woman ain't never been loyal to the black man, but the kids ain't either. The kids cuss out the parent. Well, this been going on in white. This is their culture.
Couldn't control
so if I could control my own woman, the white girl is the most promiscuous woman that ever walked this earth. The white woman is the only woman that want a dick in her pussy, her ass, and her mouth at the same time. We never saw that until we saw white. Yeah, the white girl only want to fuck a horse. The white girl, the white boy ain't never been able to fulfill her desires. The white girl has a sex drive that no other woman has. That's why brothers brag about that shit, but that shit really disgusting. Damn, white girl can take dick. You know what I'm saying? She want to keep fucking. She always want to fuck. Every brother I ever talked to about white girl, that's all they brag about. Is how freaky they are. But it's really animalistic. That's that caucus shit. And you know, now brothers like their ass getting played with. But that's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is a white boy never could control his woman. He couldn't control his kids, but he controlled that black man.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, how weak have we become? We let a motherfucker control us that couldn't even control his own woman. Why? How he do it? It wasn't by force. It wasn't because he was physically stronger. Come on, motherfucker, you in slavery now. He manipulated us. White boy, I ain't gonna say it's outsmarted us, but out like an evil genius. Like an evil smart. Like the devil trick, you know what I'm saying? This is very the story between the white man and the black man is a very biblical type story. I don't even want to say biblical, but it's spiritual. Yeah. We were great. We ran the world. We was kings and queens, but the white boy been our test, and we have yet to pass. I feel like the devil sent us a test, or God said, I got to test y'all because y'all got so many diamonds and y'all got so many of this, but now y'all fighting against tribe, and Nigeria don't fuck with South Africa, and Kenya don't fuck with this place and that. And so to get the black man in his rightful position and his right state of conscience, he sent a group of people that are like no other. A group of people that can't even stand in the sun. A group of people that the sun burns their skin. A group of people that eat their food bloody. A group of people that believe in animal sex with kids, family sex. We introduced us to a group of people. We ain't never seen nothing like white folks. But now, everybody do it. Yeah, now Asians fucking on their kids. Now the black man fuck on his kids. Now the black man sick, freaky, in all these kind of ways. The whole world freaky now. The white boy that turns to everybody freaky.
So it's crazy you mentioned the freakiness, bro, because I think we don't even talk about this a lot, but it's so much sex addiction in the black community, bro. Like,
we don't talk about
sex addiction.
Bro, you can't go to jail for fuck around, go to jail for 6 days on a ticket, and your woman gonna be in a fuck song. Yeah. Black women almost as freaky as the white girl now.
Yeah, it's to the point.
Yeah, black women used to have standards. Yeah, and like I say, bro, we didn't start eating pussy to the 90s. This they shit. Eating ass, that shit didn't come to the 2000s. Now we get our ass played with. So now, bro, we been led into their lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's their lifestyle.
Yeah.
I remember even like years and years ago, especially in prison, I used to hear white boys because I had white cellies. They used to talk about getting their ass played with like it was just normal. Oh yeah, my girl does that.
So weird.
Because they get to asking me questions. You don't let your girl stick fingers up. What?
That shit's so weird.
Do what? White boys will tell you that it's normal. That is regular to them. That is what they do. Pissing in each other mouth. Man, and white folks, we don't even know. And we trying to be some freaks like that. I'll tell you the new shit in 10 more years, they're gonna be shitting in each other's mouth and coming at the same time. I just don't know. Yeah, motherfucker drunk and shit. Yeah.
Where you at with Two Girls, One Cup? You remember Two Girls, One Cup?
Oh yeah, I heard about that shit. Yeah. The 2 in 1 cup. That's gonna be the rappers and everybody gonna be in 10 years. We gonna be eating shit and coming at the same time.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, white boy done freaked us out.
And I think
and we molest kids now. See, you gotta understand, bro. Back in the segregation days and all them kind of days, bro. Our kids didn't wear Daisy Dukes. Our old women didn't dress provocative. So, because I gotta be honest with you, bro. I'm not saying that if you dress provocative, I can't hold myself back, but that puts you more in a vulnerable position when you're around men and you 12 years old with some little bitty tight shorts. Like, so what I'm saying is, molestation wasn't in the black community like it is now. Back then, bro, them kids didn't dress in the way they dress and talk grown the way they talk. So
can we keep it real about what America has allowed women to do? For one, like this is the weirdest shit, and it's just the facts of life. And even you could say you could go back to the Bible, you could not go back to the Bible. When you look at a man and you look at a woman, the man is stronger. And what happens in nature when you got the stronger species? They're dominant. So if a man is more physically dominant than a woman, the man is literally in control of the relationship and the situation between man and woman. Just like the tiger and the gazelle. Who runs that relationship? The tiger or the gazelle? It just is what it is.
Also, what I forgot to mention, only European culture, and that's what we under. Only in European culture do the woman run the show. That's another thing I forgot to mention when I say that the white man could never control his woman. He also never led the relationship. White women run the show. And now,
it's so weird.
Now our culture is black women run the show. In 95% of most black households, the woman is the leader. The man pretty much do what she say.
Yep.
It's a lot of brothers that do what they woman say just because they don't want to hear her talk shit. It's a lot of brothers that they damn near do what she say just because they got to get fucked up just to deal with her. And they just get so fucked up, they just, whatever. And let that shit go in one ear and out the ear like they do on the job. But the woman run the show.
And then say,
so that's European culture. Everybody else and everywhere else around the world, women barely allowed to talk.
Yeah.
Everywhere, even in Africa, everywhere throughout the history of life, women don't even really talk much. That's why, and they damn sure wasn't promiscuous. One woman sleeps with one man damn near her whole life.
Yes.
And marriages was arranged.
Yep.
So a woman went out here fucking different dudes the way they do now. Oh no, bro. Only in America do women fuck for fun like this.
And in European culture, people act like sex a game, like shit don't come. Like there's repercussions to sex, bro. Because we done all been in the hood, bro. A lot of us done share some of the same hoes. Even if you say you not in your feelings, some nigga be in their feelings. Like that shit is really travels, bro. A nigga will
energy.
A nigga will feel a certain type of way because y'all fucking the same hoe, but he liked her a little bit more than you liked her, and she like you more than she liked him type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a nigga will try to say they keeping it player, a nigga will keep it player, But everything becomes tricky when you in a little area or a small section and everybody fucking everybody, because that shit just complicates everybody's relationship. Everybody feels some
Yep.
type of way, but they'll feel lame if they say it. Like it be a lot of shit that come with just trying to fuck on everybody and everybody fucking on everybody. Nigga low key have beef with you that's passive aggressive because it's really behind the hoe, but he don't want to say that. But you know what I'm saying? It just a lot come with that. Now he don't care about if something happened to you or not. He'll low key be rooting on your downfall. It like I said, it's a lot that come with everybody fucking everybody. Basically, what I'm saying. And we act like that shit don't exist. We act like, oh, everybody just have sex, no feelings involved, no strings attached. Nigga, I don't
It's
fuck
but
you
but
hoes.
but you got to understand too though. We dealing with a different era. Yeah, motherfucker got that dope dick. Yeah, these hoes got that dope pussy. That pussy numb. So yeah, maybe we used to fuck with feelings. Yeah, my era we fuck with feelings. These motherfuckers fuck with pills. When you on a perk, you on some Ciroc, and you on some good gas, you ain't feeling a motherfucking thing. You ain't got time for no feelings.
Yeah,
You caught up in a whole high,
yeah.
and you just in you just high and in ecstasy. So a lot of these motherfuckers, we fuck high. So that's how a lot of these females. That's why a lot of prostitutes, they find a drug they like and they can fuck as many men they want without catching feelings. They so
Mm-hmm.
high they just
Mm-hmm.
That's why a woman can bring you over. She got kids, she got her own job, her own place, nice car. Fuck you and damn near throw your shoes at the door. I mean, you just came. You ain't even had time to finish shooting your last shot. You still shooting, and she damn near telling you, "I got to go to work in the morning. You got, yeah, kick your ass out and brag to her homegirl about it. She just fucked you. You didn't fuck her. She fucked you. Yeah, that's that
For
Megan Thee
real.
Stallion shit. Yeah, that's that
I,
Cardi B shit. Yeah, that the black
we
woman.
never peeped. We never peeped the
White
play.
women, black women used to complain so much about white women, but y'all have become just like them, and you let the white woman trick you into thinking you supposed to run the household
We never peeped the
and,
play.
and,
That's the
and tell
play.
a black man what he supposed to do. See, because the white woman has always told the white boy what to do, so they convinced the black woman to have that mentality,
Yep.
and it destroyed the black family. You could argue that white women destroyed the black family because they
Yeah.
changed the mentality of the black woman.
Yeah. Women's rights.
And
Women's
black women,
movement.
instead of standing by our side the way they always have, they start expecting more and more for us. You don't rub on me enough. You don't massage my neck enough. You don't tell me I'm pretty enough. What kind of weak ass shit? Bro, black women throughout the history of life, I ain't never gave a fuck about you. You don't look at me enough. That's white girl shit. The black woman that became like the white girl. See, that's a woman that ain't confident. Cause a woman that knows she beautiful, I ain't gotta tell you you beautiful every other day.
That's
I
that.
ain't gotta tell you your pussy always good. Oh yeah, which that's childish anyway. All that oh you pussy, that's some 20 shit. When you in your third, you get older. You ain't listen, man. But anyway, the point I'm trying to say is the black woman let the white woman trick her out of position.
Yeah.
That white girl trick. The white man tricked the black man, but that white woman did a trick to them black women. Black
It-
women is out here with long blonde fake hair, sky blue contacts. They want the white girl's blue eyes. They want a blonde. How often do you see that shit on Facebook? Oh, black ass girl with blonde hair and blue eyes or some green contacts.
yeah.
Those are the eye colors of white girl. You trying so hard to be that white girl, but
Yep.
got the audacity to complain about a black man fucking a white girl. White girl pimped on a black woman.
And I think they really have, bro.
Until
Once
black
they
women address the fact that they really are inferior to white women and they really think white women are better than them, stop complaining about brothers fucking them. Because black men actually see that. You're trying to look like her. So why not I go to the woman you trying to be? Instead of getting the made up version, let me just get the natural blonde hair. Let me get that real and them blue eyes, not the contacts.
A lot of this shit been a white woman, but man, Tyler Perry, niggas like that ain't help it either.
Oh, Tyler Perry.
I remember being
Tyler
a kid.
Perry is. Let me tell you something. Tyler Perry is almost a bigger counsel. He's almost just as detrimental to black people as the rap game. He's almost as detrimental to the black community as Chief Keef, because Tyler Perry destroyed a big part of the black family.
Facts. You remember when that shit was coming out? People was having the burnt DVDs. The
black
plays.
Women have no respect for a black man after watching a Tyler Perry movie.
Facts.
It's in their subconscious. It makes them hate a black man watching a Tyler Perry movie.
And it's always the same thing. It'll be a successful nigga doing everything he's supposed to do, but all of a sudden he beating the hell out of his. It's like, bro, damn, nigga, evil. Every black man in the Tyler Perry movie is evil. And you want to know one thing? He never tried to make a good movie.
Tyler Perry is one of the biggest sellouts. He never made one pro-black movie, but guess what he started doing? Now he got movies where it's a bunch of sex scenes, and I thought it was about Jesus at first.
Yeah. Nigga fake, bro.
You couldn't make one movie about racism, but you could make these sexual movies, and one movie the girls are prostitutes and the dude a pimp. Yeah. So he can get to the street shit, but you couldn't get to the black shit.
I feel the same way about 50 Cent. 50 Cent.
50 Cent. He just promotes the drug culture and the dope culture. He'll never promote nothing proud. All his shit is like a street novel.
Yeah. Damn, it is, huh?
I'm saying 50 Cent a little evil motherfucker. That's how he promote. And every movie he a grimy motherfucker. So yeah, he a slime. Yeah, he promoted. That's why all the rappers look up to him.
Yep. 50 Cent and Tyler Perry when it comes to like the movies and shit. The one
at least Spike Lee gave us the Malcolm X movie.
Spike Lee just gave us regular black people shit too, though. Like
yeah.
Just a jazz.
Yeah, it was just regular black shit. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Like just niggas walking around in the hood. My thing is we get.
What's the brother that just died? I put him over Tyler Perry. No, I put him over Tyler Perry and 50 Cent. He did Singleton. And he did that series. What's that series where Rick Ross talking about that was me? Snowfall. I ain't gonna lie to kick it, bro. Listen, I am for the uplifting of black people, but it's still an ignorance to me. I'm still street. Snowfall is the shit. Snowfall is good to the motherfucker. Yeah. So John Singleton. His shit, he got a lot of realistic movies where even though it's street shit, it's the struggle in it too. Yeah. So John Singleton, rest in peace to him. He was great.
I like Ryan Coogler too. You heard of him? The nigga that did Fruitvale Station. He did Black Panther.
Man.
He just did Sinners. I gotta watch it.
Everybody talking about Sinners.
I gotta watch because he a black. You heard his interviews. He still talk like a Oakland nigga. He from Oakland. He still talk. He's still a nigga, bro.
What's his name again? Because I heard that name. What's his name?
Ryan Coogler. Coogl.
Say, check this out. Let me bring these motherfuckers up. These motherfuckers are like the Drake of Hollywood, like Key and Peele. Now don't get it twisted. I love Get Out. That's my shit. But they too, that's that white shit in them. They just not black enough.
Can I tell you what it is though?
And they not funny.
You know why you feel like that? I know exactly why you feel like that, 903.
They are not black.
We both from the hood, right? Niggas from the hood never do anything outside of the hood, so we hardly really relate to shit with other black people doing stuff. Most black people that we see do stuff, it don't be people come from the real backgrounds of where we come from. It be niggas that probably was outside looking in, or it was niggas that was like heard about it. It's not like black people, like if you done really been on that block, gun on your hip, you done really sold some dope, if you done really sat in that trap, you done really went to jail, we don't do nothing when it comes to showing it how it really is and how people really feel. Like, who's the real hood black director? It's not Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry ain't
You
never
right.
sat no spot.
You right. You right about that.
Like,
Them
so
dudes
when
can't even relate to us.
yes,
And that's why it's crazy for them to even make that Get Out movie. Because that shit, it showed a lot of shit. So, but they don't even come from that.
exactly.
Like,
Just
they
like
had white friends.
Say Cheese. That's what we talking about with the Say Cheese and the DJ
Oh,
Academy.
man.
Y'all don't really know. Y'all can't. That's why everything looks so glamorized,
Say
because you really
Cheese is
don't
the
know how
most
it feels.
square dude you'll ever see. But he loved gangster shit.
And that's why it's
All,
glamorized.
all you interview is gangsters. You don't
Yeah,
interview businessmen. You don't interview doctors, lawyers. You a suburban boy, but you only interview gangsters
because
or
you
Charleston
want to know
White.
what? Because when it comes to gangsters, from what DJ Academics know, what Sean Cotton know, they only know about the big meaches. They don't know about the nigga that they got a 50 slab and making $20 profit, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to make $20 profit every day. They don't know about the nigga that's going literally nick from nick and they just being petty, that's petty hustling. Nobody talks about the petty hustler. Nobody talks
And it's
about,
a bunch of them.
you see what I'm saying? That's the majority of them.
Most hustlers are petty hustlers.
And you see what I'm saying? We
Most
don't talk.
hustlers are petty as fuck.
Just imagine if we had a TV show based off a petty hustler that
Yeah,
don't make.
most hustlers, they one pack from damn near being homeless.
And you see what I'm
They
saying?
one pack from that. If they lose that one pack, they damn near can't eat that night.
We don't have them stories, so it's not. We don't get a full depiction of what it's really like. But because for every 10 hustlers, it's only gonna be about one or two that's really, you know what I'm saying, could make even what you make at a job. Like,
And
let's just keep it
another thing, the only ones we almost that we get is basically because a lot of them actors, they don't grow up in the hood, but a lot of athletes, they be from the hood. But it's like when they get in the NFL and the NBA and all that stuff, whatever white folks tell them, they forget all that shit.
The only one I really respect that's still a nigga, but he's trying to be a good nigga as best as he can, is Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards, when he
Oh
said he don't
yeah
want it,
yeah.
he gotta embrace it. He needs to embrace it. Because my
Yeah, he
thing
got
is,
that sauce.
because it's like he a nigga, you could tell he from Georgia, so he's a nigga, but he's not no bad nigga. Like, yeah, he done fuck some hoes, he done try to pay some hoes off, he done try to do a whole bunch of crazy shit. But it's like he's a good nigga. It just so happened he's, you know what I'm saying, he from the hood and he black. So it's like I like that type of shit. It's like he ain't fake or nothing like that. He not doing too, like Ja Morant is the opposite. You know, Ja Morant come from a good home. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
want to be
He grew
gang
up in the
gang.
suburbs and he wants to be what Anthony Edwards really is. That's why Anthony Edwards really getting further, because it's more genuine, it's more authentic. But yeah, it ain't a lot of it ain't a lot of us that's really out here doing something on the front lines, showing what it's really like. We get a glamorized version. We only get to see the
That's
Big Meat
facts.
story. We only get
Facts.
the what was the what's that nigga name? That American Gangster. What was that nigga name? Not Nicky Barnes, the other nigga. I can't think of
Frank.
it. Yeah, but we only get them stories. Have you seen The Wire? You seen The Wire, right?
Nah, I ain't never watched that.
Bro, if you watch The Wire, that's the only time I've ever seen the hood be portrayed how it really is.
When is The Wire on? I keep hearing about The Wire.
It's on HBO, but like a lot of it, it was like season 4. That's my favorite season, because it was about the kids and how the kids, none of them made it. Like, they was all in the hood and they was showing their stories, they was following them, and motherfuckers never made it out. And that's the reality of it, because I think one of them made it out. But that's the reality of it. A lot of niggas don't make it. That shit wasn't fun.
Yep.
Niggas say them niggas was going through a lot of shit. Niggas, and we don't show that. We only show the good side of hustling. We only show the good side of gang bang.
And that's what they need to show, the bad side, because 95% of it is the bad side. Like, bro, it's only a few kingpins in every neighborhood. The rest is po hustlers.
Po hustlers risking their life to make less than what you would make at a job. Literally. Most motherfuckers, people don't talk about how most niggas stay with a bitch. They don't talk about how most niggas you know what I'm saying, have good days and bad days when it
It's
comes
a
to the
lot of
hustling.
hustlers that don't even got a car.
You see what I'm saying? But you know how we know the real. The world don't know that. Cause you had these kids coming up, they've never seen, the only thing they seen about gangster shit is a nigga rolling around in a Rolls Royce. They only see nigga with all the bitches. It's niggas in the hood that don't even get bitches and they hustling and they still don't get bitches and shit. Like you don't see none of that in our stories. You know, it's no real shit. It's no real
They
shit.
don't. They always
I'm
show it on
sorry.
a major level. They always show it on a kingpin level. They never
Why we
show the
don't,
motherfuckers selling $5 rocks and shit.
you see what I'm saying? Why we don't have no show about a warehouse? Like it ain't no show where there's niggas in the warehouse. We don't see that, right? They don't want, you know what I'm saying? What most black people
Because
go through.
because most black people in the neighborhood go to work. That's what they
Exactly.
don't talk about at black people. Most black people got a job.
Yep.
Or either living off abroad or in and out, got a job here and there, sell a little shit here and there, go to jail, get out, get a job, get fired, hustle, go to jail. Like, for the most part, we work.
The hood get pimped on. We were talking about this shit.
Shit.
The hood get pimped on like by our
Man,
own people
I
that's not
know
a
so
part of
many
it.
Bloods and Crips that got that same white boy job. They clock in that same white boy job. Gang, gang, gang. Be having pistols in the pictures on Facebook, but he go to work.
Yep.
Yeah,
For
even the
real.
even the gang, gang, gang motherfuckers go to work.
I think that's why I relate to you when you be talking about certain shit, even when it's in sports or when it comes to the hood, when it comes to the culture. Cause it's like I can tell you ain't lying, you know what you're talking about. It's a lot of people that speak on hood shit. They don't know what they're talking about, they ain't come from it. They just so happen to be black. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, bro. I feel like the people that do got a
But I
brain.
gotta say this too though, bro. Rap music make it hard on the dude that ain't from the hood, bro. It make it hard because you wanna say you from there.
Yep.
It's like you left out. Everybody
Yep.
want to be gang gang.
Yep.
So the rappers make it hard on the squares to just enjoy being a square.
And yeah. Yeah, and I think that's where the responsibility come in to
I
show
mean,
that
it
we
is too
say
cool to be a gangster these days. That's the coolest shit ever.
somebody can come out with a movie with the most uncool gangster in the world. That's what it's gonna take. We need to start showing the lame side. It's too glamorized. It's a lot of lame shit that come with the hood, bro. There's a lot of lame shit. It just is what it is. Like nigga, it's a lot of days where ain't shit going on. Nigga say your phone ain't ringing. It's a lot of days where shit nigga was patching up on a nick. I remember days nigga was in school. Everybody like, man, nigga, what you got on the sack? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, let's everybody pitch in $1 or two so motherfucker can go get
Hell
some
yeah.
swishers. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
We don't show real shit.
Hell yeah.
And
Hey, that's when the motherfuckers had that 3 for 10.
you see what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
The blunts already rolled up. 3 for 10. Perfectos though.
You say, hey, I got $4. We can put that on the sack. Do you got $1 so you can go get a swisher? You see what I'm saying? And motherfucker gotta pay a nigga to go to the store for you and buy the swisher, and he wanna hit on the blunt. You see what I'm saying? Like nigga, hey man, it's I don't know. I don't know, man. We need more. We need more niggas to expand and do other shit to represent the hood. Because what's representing the hood is people that's not even from. They be treating the hood like a zoo. They just be
Yep.
showing it. Hey,
Yep.
through the music, they just come
Everybody
by
like
and
to
look
ride
at
through
it.
the hood.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just don't like it, bro. Cause we horn these kids. Cause we thinking it, and then a lot of them they get it. They gonna catch a case before they realize, damn, this ain't even my shit. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
nigga, I know a lot of people that caught a case and they didn't even have nothing going on. Didn't have nothing going on. Like nigga got convinced to break in a house, and now it's to the point where like now you gotta be a career criminal now. Nigga say so shit. Yeah, it should be a setup, bro. And I just wish there was more people that say that shit or show the real shit. You ain't even gotta like
I'm
just show
telling
the
you,
real
bro,
shit.
worst thing ever happened to the black man is he started thinking with his dick.
Nah, that's a fact
I'm
though.
like we too sexual, bro. We care way too much about fucking, bro.
Nah, that's
I'm
a
telling you,
fact.
that's like our culture, bro. We just that's why everybody want to fuck the black man. Yeah, we can fuck anything, but we 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 just we
And
too
you get
sexual,
made
bro.
and you get made fun of for not fucking.
We too sexual, bro. That's all we can do when fellas get together, brag about the hoes he fucking. That's all a motherfucker do. About the money he getting and the hoes he fucking.
Yup. Nah, it's
Just
real.
wait. That's how you can trick somebody though, sexually. That's why these athletes get tricked so much and get sued for millions of dollars, bro. The black man too sexual, bro. R.
Yeah.
Kelly, all these we too sexual, bro. We
Way.
we just some freaks. They have turned us into some straight what was once forced up on us. Now we run to them motherfuckers for what
Mhm.
they once forced upon us. We the only people in the history that ever done that. We love our slave master. Nobody ever else done it. We love them. That's why we marry them. We have kids with them, and we more proud of our mixed breed kids than them black ass babies. And they get more likes on Facebook. The mixed breed
Hey,
baby get way more likes on Facebook and way more comment. Oh, so beautiful. That black ass baby, don't that motherfucker get 4 likes. One of them is auntie, the mama, the sister, and yeah, one of the cousins. The whole family don't even like the black ass baby picture. Real shit, this family member just scroll right past that shit. They don't even put a like, let alone a heart. Most black ass baby can't even get a like. That
bro,
mixed breed baby with them green eyes, oh boy, 200 likes for sure.
Facebook
Every
that helps
time.
with the black community too, especially in Texas. I don't know how it is in every other state, but Facebook is canceled too. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh boy.
Facebook is terrible. I
Man,
hate
the whole hood is on Facebook.
talking
I
about
swear,
every.
bro. Every now and then I scroll down Facebook for 2 minutes and I get off. I can't do it. Cause all we doing is just having fun.
I don't even think I got a Facebook.
Sharing some freaky shit or sharing something that's funny or sharing a Kevin Gates quote. That's Facebook. That's black women kill me how they always got a Kevin Gates quote. Like they just
No,
I
real
just
shit.
like
Man.
Kevin Gates is the I'm telling you, bro, Kevin Gates pimped on black women. I ain't gonna say I hate it on him, but I just don't like that shit, bro. Why you have to pimp on them, bro? Now it's brothers that start eating ass only because of the pressure from Kevin. I'm telling you, bro, black women that never start hollering about you gotta eat my ass until Kevin Gates.
Man, did you see what him and LeBron get into? Did you see that
Oh,
shit?
simp ass. Now, I don't know the story. What they get into it about?
Okay, so basically, Kevin Gates was talking about how he didn't like. Somebody asked him if he would trade places with LeBron, and he said no. He said he understands his greatness and everything, but he said he don't like how his wife look at him. And he say, and then you compare it to how these white bitches look at him. Like,
Hold on, hold on,
who?
hold on. Say it one more time.
Kevin Gates basically said if he would switch places with LeBron, he wouldn't because he don't like the way his wife look at him.
Oh
Like,
wow.
and then she basically saying his wife should be more on his nuts, I guess. Basically what I got from it. And then he ended up saying, man, he been holding you down since you look like Lamar Odom. Then he came out and said his LeBron wife looked like Lamar Odom. And
Oh
so,
damn.
LeBron said, man, kings don't waste times with the thoughts of peasants. That was his LeBron response. And then yesterday at the Laker game, Kevin Gates was courtside.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, yeah. Man,
so
Kevin Gates finna drop an album. That motherfucker finna call it, will drop an album called Wet Booty Hole. I just don't know. yeah, Gates finna say selling my album, bro.
And
I'll tell
he in
you,
a
90%
relationship
of
with
his
Brittany Renner.
audience is women.
Yep. And he in a relationship with Brittany Renner.
Well, hold on, what?
Yes, he's in a relationship with Brittany Renner.
Kevin Gates?
Yes, he had a courtside yesterday.
So he ain't with Drinker no more.
Boy, I think they broke up like a year or two ago. See, I
I'm
just
gonna be
started looking
real,
at
bro.
it yesterday. I just started looking
I'm
at
gonna
it
tell you something. Listen, bro, it's hard to get me, but that's one hoe that probably would get me. I'm gonna keep it 100. If it was ever a hoe, that if I had plenty of money, she probably Brittany Renner bad. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know that motherfucker bad. I don't know what it is about that, but Brittany Renner bad, bro.
Her
That just,
confidence.
huh?
She very confident. It's
That's a
like,
bad motherfucker.
yeah,
That's a bad. Yeah, she riding, she this and that, but I see how she get dudes. She hypnotizing.
yep. But yeah,
Some of
man,
them got
Kevin
that.
Gates.
You know that Erica Badu effect.
Did stay
Except she
online.
way better than Erica.
Erica Badu just got a fat ass though.
Yeah, she ain't near as bad as Brittany. But yeah. What Boosie say? Shit, they ducks anyway. So yeah. But so Gates actually got her. That's his girl.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
But yeah, man. I think we pretty much hit on everything. We do damn near
Say
2 hours.
Gates. You remember when I got this, and I know you better go. You remember Gates came out and said that he would tamper with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all that there. I remember when he said he fucked his cousin. You know, he went viral for that shit. And then talking about, yeah, after I found out we were cousins, shit, I kept fucking her. I already fucked her.
Yeah.
So,
Niggas weird, bro.
but
You
that's
heard
what
what
I'm saying.
Kanye said? These niggas
And not only that, do you remember the time he said he drunk piss while he was driving the car? His girl pissed in the cup and he drunk it.
hell nah.
This is the same dude that got black women hypnotized, thinking he the most player, sexual freak. Like,
Bro.
I don't know, bro. Gays, some weird shit happened to him, and it turned him weird. So,
This one thing we learned about women. And we can say what they want about the Bible, but the very first story was about what? A woman getting finessed. Women can be finessed by that's
fact.
one of the most craziest things about shit. Like that's how do you think all these cults start? You can finesse motherfuckers, bro. Finessing is a
Uh,
real thing. Pimping is
the
a real
woman,
thing.
the woman's emotions make her weaker than a man. You
Yes.
can convince if you convince a woman of something, she'll fight tooth and nail for it. All alone, you playing on her, but you
Yeah.
got her emotions involved. So yeah, a woman could burn down a whole city behind one man.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
women cause the biggest wars. Yeah,
yeah.
because she can play on two men.
That's why the easiest way to get a bitch is to lie. The easiest way is just say what she want to hear, make her feel a type of way.
And that's what most men do, just lie to your woman. And I don't
And
knock it. You gotta lie to them sometime, at least. Man,
I
you
don't
can't be
like
truthful with a black. You cannot be
yeah,
truthful with a black. You'll be arguing
yeah.
all day.
I was just gonna say, as soon as you start telling the truth, that's when everything fall off. The
Especially when
thing,
they say, especially when they getting dressed, talking about how I look. You better lie like a motherfucker.
women lie about what they want, or they don't know what they want. They'll say, I need you to do this. I want you to do this, woo, woo. And then you start making them changes, and they like, I miss the old you. Like, damn, bitch.
Undecided. They don't know
so
what they want.
so that be the thing. Women just finesse, easy to finesse. That's what Kevin Gates did. All he did was finesse. And then he had what's her name? Drika. So he put that relationship on the pedestal, made women think that he was the ultimate man. And look how he
Yeah,
doing.
that's what they think. They think he like the ultimate man or some shit. That's what killed me. And I'm like, only Dumbass women will fall for this type of shit. This really ain't no player shit, bro. Like that's what I used to peep when he came out. Like they act like he the most player type. No, bro. He
Niggas
just hit you with that say wrong, hit you with the New Orleans swing.
yeah.
No, bro, that shit ain't went over. No, bro.
Yeah, he got me a
Like that, bro. That was some Louisiana penitentiary talk. He hit the industry with black women swept up. Dude, that type of shit, motherfuckers say in them penitentiary letters. You
and
know,
he
and
said, I ain't gonna
motherfuckers get
front.
motherfuckers to write letters for him in the penitentiary to a woman.
And Kevin Gates be saying some in an interview with a woman. You gotta caress her. You gotta caress her. You gotta know how to talk to her.
You know, I'm gonna suck on the back.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna suck on a puss. And I'm gonna lick on a belly button. And come on, bro, get your ass on, bro.
Yeah,
Damn, bro, God damn, you should. I
bro,
don't know,
talking a melody. He talking a melody.
but
Before we move on, say man, when did you go drop an album, bro? When did you go drop an album?
man, I've been thinking about that. I swear it's weird you said that. 'Cause I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about dropping an album with 15 tracks.
Man,
If I can't do it by the summer, definitely before my birthday, which is in November. Got to. I got to drop this year. I got
does
to
it
drop this
feel?
year. Like,
Because for some reason, it feel like I know you say you dropped the music for fun, but it sounded more serious. It sounded like you get more serious, and it sounded
it
like
is. It actually is. It actually is. Yeah. I've been. Yeah. Goddamn thumb and itching. You get that itching. You know what I'm saying? It just really, just make a strong statement. Just go hard with it, bro.
you sound like an old school Texas nigga with melody, but you still got lyrics to it. I swear, if that shit was just like, you know what I'm saying? Man, bro, them last couple songs, bro, that shit was jamming, bro. That shit was jamming. And I was just like, bro, when this nigga, I think I tell you this all the time. You one nigga that was like, man, you could do boxing commentary. I like how you can rap and you're funny. I think you you could put a good 15 minutes together on stage. Say some of the shit you be saying, that should be hilarious, bro. I can't even. You literally have me listen to it on audio. I'm doing something, driving to work or something, and I literally get to laughing out loud. Like that building fun shit sound like bro. That shit sound like some Dave Chappelle or a actual stand up comedian level. That was a comedian level joke because this shit was so true to the point where everybody I sent it to was like, damn, that shit, because it was real. And I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what's destined for me, bro. I just know it's greatness. I've known that my whole life. I know I'm destined for greatness. I just don't know which lane it's gonna be in, bro. I
Do it
don't know.
all. Just like Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx do it all.
Yeah, that's why that's one of my favorite people, bro. He did it all. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it all. Fuck it. Boxing commentary, drop a song here and there, might sing some shit. Yeah. We gonna keep it nice and we gonna keep the sauce. The sauce will forever remain. That's for sure.
Cause I ain't gonna you got a lot of real natural talent, and that just is what it is. Cause and then you know how black people is, you can't give a nigga no compliment. They'll say you nut riding or some shit. But nigga, I'm just
Yep.
keeping it real, bro. Cause niggas say it's only so few YouTubers that every time they drop something, I want to hear it, and it's just be like not even just the topic. It be like I want to hear 903. Just like it's certain shit that when something happen, you go to a certain place for it. Like when I heard Charles Conwell lost, I was like, "Oh yeah, 903 next video, I gotta see
Yeah.
Charles
You
Conwell."
know I'm coming with it. Yeah. Cause that fucked me up.
And one thing I have noticed about talented people is they all got one thing in common. So I got a partner that nigga could really rap. I had a couple of them. They always too aware of selling out. And he'd be like, bro, nigga say you gotta get paid for your talent. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. And you don't compromise yourself, but shit, the talented people should get paid for their talent. So
Facts.
Man, don't. Hey, if you get the opportunity, don't worry about selling out. Cause shit, say, hey, you know what you want to do, but hey,
What they say it ain't about what you do, it's just how you do it, man.
Yeah, facts.
Like you can actually be in this industry and be out the way.
Yeah.
Like it's Andre 3000. It's a lot of motherfuckers that got in the industry and just stayed out the way.
Yeah.
What's that dude? Oh, what's his name? He's from Louisiana. God. Currency. You know who that is?
Yeah.
He got plenty of money. They made big songs with some of the biggest rappers, but he's so fucking low key.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah. You can do some things. But I'm telling you, they let me get anywhere near that industry, boy. I'm gonna do all the exploiting I can. And shit, I'm trying to build something.
And
I'm trying to build something.
And people looking for genuine people. Like how you be talking, a lot of people they're not willing, they'll be too scared to say a lot of that shit. And that's where you'll have an advantage too. Like that's one thing I give to DJ Academic. Cause I think he do at time he coonish, but he gonna say what's on his mind. He gonna say how he feel, and he gonna thoroughly speak on every topic. That nigga did a whole hour on Shannon Sharp text messages.
Oh damn! I might have to go listen to that.
But if you follow DJ Academics, he break down niggas' cases for an hour 30 minutes.
Damn.
It's like he talk shit. He arrogant. He really don't know shit about the hood. But when he talk, he go do his research and he go talk in depth about how he feel, and that just is what it is. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like you got a lot of natural talent. One of my favorite YouTubers, and I just want to catch up with you, man.
Man, I sure appreciate it, bro. And you definitely motivate me in many ways, bro. You always have, bro. Ever since I started talking to you, bro. You one of the very few people I know, bro, that's always positive. You one of the very few people I know that ain't in competition with me. So yeah. For that, it's much love, bro.
You say, bro, all my life I appreciated talent. Like, very few people, let's just keep it above. Very few people are really talented. How many niggas you know want to do something and you like, nah, I don't see it. So it's like when you do see it, it's like, damn. Like if I had $1 billion, nigga, I would definitely sign you. Like motherfucker be like, say, 903. You go your own show, creative control, do whatever you want, because you naturally talented. I'm big on talent, bro. And if I see it, you can say shit, it just is what it is. But yeah, man, I'm just an appreciator of talent, and I know it when I see it. So shit, I'm always listening. That's how you know motherfucker got you.
Yeah.
But anything else before we wrap it up, man?
Say, man, like I said again, man, to all my followers, man, that happen to come over here, man, don't just pull up to the man channel, man, without subscribing, liking the video, sharing the video, and fucking with his content, man. He's very consistent, man, and he know his shit, bro. He know his shit. Subscribe to the man, so support another brother. That's something we need to start doing, and we got to work on doing that more. Even if you ain't into the NBA and the NFL, support them still, bro. Just support greatness. Just support it. Let's just want to see each other win. Can we just get to where we just want to see another black man win? That's all I want to see. So yeah.
But all right, man. This D Knows Ball. Shout out to 903Boxing. Link to his channel is gonna be in the description where I'll post it. I'll probably go post. Try to go break some of this down, put it on the main channel, put it on my channel, some clips, and put the whole thing up somewhere. I don't know which channel, but man, I appreciate you, and I definitely stay tapped in like I've been. And till next time, man, I appreciate you for coming through.
Already, man.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.